up. You already know. This is Peach. Excuse me. And today I'm live to let y'all know about my upcoming class, which will be on Wednesday, February 12th, 2025, from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This will be my last time teaching Facebook. After this class, I will no longer teach Facebook. All right. I hope you all are having a fabulous Sunday. I hope I made this video public. Let me go check and make sure, because sometimes I forget, but I think I did. I hope I did. I don't got nobody watching me yet. Hold on, because then we might have to end the live. Come on back. End the live and come on back. All right. Let me see. I think I got it unlisted. Make it public. Hold on. I knew I did something wrong. Moving too fast. Let's see if it's gonna adjust. But just in case I leave this up and it don't let everybody know I'm live. I'm having a class on Wednesday, February 12th, 2025, from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be very similar to the class I just had last Wednesday. I'm going to teach you guys how to edit. I'm going to teach you how to do YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. But this will be my last time teaching Facebook in this class. After this, moving forward, no longer teaching Facebook. Grand Rising, what's up, Niche? Hey, Ashley. Double tap. Thank you. You was just cussing people out. You don't gotta defend me. Listen, I'm gonna put it this way. I don't like it when people argue with other people about me. What I like is when somebody says something negative about me and you don't agree. So you just say something positive on a different comment, versus just going back and forth. Now I ain't gonna lie, going back and forth with people fun. If you just like arguing and you just want to argue, go ahead, live your best life. But from my standpoint, if you just love me and you think I'm phenomenal, Peach, and look, they had put, y'all know my name is Ashley, but at Starbucks, they put stay phenomenal. Because I always come here, but I normally go through the drive through. Today, I couldn't find my keys to go into the clubhouse. So I came to Starbucks to do my live stream because I got to get this class sold out. Y'all know that's always my goal. If I'm going to teach, I want to teach a sold out class. Peach, I sent you 6 handbags. They arrive on Monday. You sent them well. Well, what kind of bags? Thank you in advance. Peach, that last class was phenomenal. Thank you. I didn't even notice that they put this on this cup until I just was looking at it. I'm like, wow, stay phenomenal. Thank you. You coming to this class, shop my website, peachmcintyre.com. So far, I've sold 86 seats. Let me look. I was at 86. I sold 9 additional seats this morning on TikTok. So I'm at 85 seats. Let me refresh. Yes, the last class was wonderful. Thank you. Yep, I'm coming again. Okay. I'll be looking forward to everybody business. Are you going to sell the other one? What other one? Are you talking about a recording? I'm not selling recordings anymore. Will the class be the same as the last? Yes, but every time I teach a class, I teach it different. So they're going to be very similar. The basics will be the same, like making sure you understand editing, thumbnail making, analytics, how to upload, things of that nature. Is there anything that I could have done better in class that I can implement this time? I need in. Where do I go? You go to my website, peachmcintyre.com. I'll show it to you guys. Won't you stay? Do you promote new YouTube channels? No, ma'am. Not unless I'm really, 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 really broke. And I ain't been really, 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 really broke in a long time. All right. So my second Peach McINTYRE 2025 class is on my website, peachmcintyre.com. When you go to peachmcintyre.com, you'll be on my homepage. What you'll do, I need to wipe my computer off, the sunlight hitting it. What you'll do is you'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. We're no longer selling any digital products at the moment. I can't see where my cursor at. There we go. So you'll keep scrolling down until you see upcoming group classes. And that's where you'll see my second Peach McINTYRE 2025 content creator class. You'll go ahead and secure your seat. Please be advised that class is in Eastern Standard Time Zone. Let me make that display. All right. I show up to class on time no matter what. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was in my hospital bed. As long as I ain't dead, I'm showing up. All right. So shop my website, peachmcintyre.com, to secure your ticket. It's going to be $19.48. I'm going to look at your comments in 1 second. Let me just update my website really quick. I enjoy watching your content. You are an amazing wife. Thank you. Um, anyone that won't help on an upcoming business to help support mothers such as myself. Girl, fuck you. Don't come over here begging. The only person begging on this motherfucker is me. Let me tell y'all something about respecting the block. Because y'all know I'm a thug. I'm a gangster. So when it comes to coming on my platform or any other creator platform, in my opinion, unless they allow it, so I'll just speak for my platform. Coming on my platform and begging is crazy. I built this. The only person that can beg on this block is me. What you need to do is you need to make your own page and go beg over there. Why would I beg for your kids and for you when I could beg for me and my 9? And I don't even be doing that. I ain't begging in a long time. I ain't begging in a long time. So don't do that. I block people for that. It's disrespectful. Which store would you recommend for a website? You got to book a class or go ask somebody else. Get somebody else to do it. You're so inspiring. Thank you. Yes, it's disrespectful. It is. It's like, I say, think about it like this. I'm from the projects, right? So in the projects, you got your D-boys. We got Handline, Kirby, Patterson, Broad. Let's say Broad is the outside of the project. So that's a street that's always popping because you could go in and out. It go fast to the main road. All the other streets is one way in, one way out. You got to turn around. So Broad always popping. As a new upcoming D-boy, or D-girl in my case, I can't go on Broad and just get out there. I go on Broad, them boys going to want to fight me. This they block. So I go over there on Kirby, where it's one way in, one way out. But I'm consistent. I show up every day. It don't matter if it's raining. It don't matter if it's snowing. I show up every single day. I got the best product. I got the best price. I got the best customer service. And I'm consistent. And I get Kirby popping. Now the boys from Broad losing money because everybody coming over here to Kirby. I seen this in real life. This is why my thought process is like that. I done built this block. Now your block not popping. And you think you're going to come around here and get you some action? Nah, we going to go to war. You know? I feel that same way as a content creator, as a business owner. It's just like McDonald's walking over here to Starbucks and putting advertisements inside of Starbucks. Starbucks ain't going for that. Nah. Same way. I ain't going for that. Not now, not ever. All right? I sent your phenomenal peach handbags to your address and I bought your class for Wednesday. Okay, well, we'll see when I get it. I typically don't do promos. I charge $777. Is it a gift or were you trying to get promo? Thank you. You keep writing that over and over. Let me get rid of you. All right. Nobody should be begging. You can beg. Everybody has the right to beg. We all got the same mouthpiece. If you want to beg on the corner, you want to beg on the internet, we all could beg. Begging is free. There's nothing wrong with begging. You just can't beg over here. If anybody gonna beg over here, it's gonna be me. Right now, I'm begging you to shop peachmcintyre.com. Buy a class if you want to be a content creator. But if I wanted to beg for money, I literally just come on here and just beg for money. Hey guys, I need some money. I don't have any money. I just took the kids to Disney and I'm broke. Can you guys give me some? That's what I would do. You ain't finna come over here and beg. Don't do that. All right, my class is peachmcintyre.com. Okay, if you send me a gift, why we gotta keep telling everybody you sent me a gift? The gift feel tainted. I don't want it. I'm gonna return it back to sender. How about that? Why no more teaching on Facebook after this class? Because I don't want to. My class is $19.48, guys. PeachMcIntyre.com. Peach YouTube. One moment. Hey, sitting at Starbucks live on YouTube. All right, real question. How many people have been successful as a result of your class? Hundreds of thousands. Do you help new content creators find their niche? Yes and no. So it's like you pick whatever you want to do. You pick whatever you want to do, but I'll go over how to get in the algorithm. All right. Any questions about my class? Can you do a class on website creation? No, I'm not helping business owners. How many classes do we need? That's up to you. Are you a fast learner or a slow one? We all learn at different. When I feed the baby, you can feed him now. Can feed him now if he's hungry, or wait until 9:40 if he isn't. Thank you. They say Peaches is amazing. I'm at 40K on IG. Thank you. What would you do if you didn't do social media? Own some type of business, something online, some type of e-commerce business, a digital one, most likely. Something that does not have like tangible goods. Well, it's still tangible because they can print it, but something like that. Her classes work only if you put in the work. Yep, you got to be consistent. I can't upload the video for you. Do you teach how to put clips to create videos and yeah, I show all that. I show how to edit and all that stuff and how to upload. Thank you. ShopPeachMcIntyre.com. Thank you. Okay, let me talk. So this music playing and I'm trying to get lit. This man finna text me. I'm saying, you're an amazing mom in person. Thank you. Yep, streets, please enlighten me. I hear people say things differently. Oh, you know the answer to that, bitch. We from Florida. We pronounce words that start with a S, and we black. It's hard for us to talk proper when it comes to street, strawberry, struggle. That's how the fuck we say it. Ho, why you trying to be funny? People talk different. You know that, and you know what the fuck I mean. You too grown to try to be a bully. You know, people pronounce things differently. For you to be a grown adult on the motherfucking internet trying to bully somebody based on how they speak is crazy to me. Grow up. That's why your kids be bullies. Because the man be a bully. Then when somebody bully your motherfucking kid, you going to be mad. Or somebody go beat your motherfucking kid ass, you going to be up here crying and mad while you on the internet as a grown-up trying to be a fucking bully. It's always black women. It's always black women. Y'all be getting mad when I say that, but my experiences, my bad experiences have been with black women. Not black men, not white men, not white women, black women. Black on black hate. That's what it always gives. You're the bully. No, I'm not. I'm the reactor. Hoes bully me. They poke the bear. Poke, 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 poke. And I say, grrr. They say, shoot the bear. Oh, my God, it's the bear. Bear wasn't even fucking with you. They fuck with me first. And then when I react, and it's a big reaction with all the dramatics, then, oh, my God, we hate Peach McIntyre. Oh, my God, Peach McIntyre is a problem. Shouldn't have bothered me. Don't poke, poke, poke around this motherfucker. I done been bullied. They bullied me growing up. I've been bullied my whole life. My mammy used to bully me. Kids at school used to bully me. They called me Big Birthday and Big, good. I got to give it to them. That was creative. But after a while, you get tired of being bullied and you react. Oh, my husband told me to stop cussing. But then when you react, you the bad guy. Y'all remember I used to teach for free. Y'all do remember that. The same family members that's acting like they don't know how to do YouTube instead of making videos about me and showing them old ass pictures. I taught them motherfuckers how to do YouTube for free. Not once, not twice, 3 times and paid them. The thumbnails that they don't know how to make, I showed them how to make them multiple times. The videos they act like they don't know how to edit. Oh, y'all could do good on YouTube. Y'all could learn. If y'all learn how to, bitch, I taught them 3 times. They ain't want to learn. Now all of a sudden, I'm a hater. I ain't want to make no money. I'm the bad guy. I told y'all how to make money on Facebook for 3 weeks straight for free. Absolutely free. Y'all ain't want to come over there and learn, or you came over there to listen and thought it was a scam. Now I'm the bad guy. I'm the bully. No. Bitches poke the bear react. Then they want to shoot the bear. All right? Why you break up with your husband? Because he be cheating on me. He be choosing other people on me. Exactly what my videos say. Why you ask me questions you already know the answer to? You too grown. I feel like you explain to kids, grown people, y'all need to learn. When you pick, you get what you get. I told y'all to leave Peach alone. That's what they literally do. And then when, I like this car. Look at this old school, guys. That look nice. I like that. That look really nice. They had a car show yesterday. Is this class teenager friendly? I would say no because I cuss. So the same way I talk on the internet, I talk like this in class. I'm like, man, you can't let them pussy assholes trick you. Upload your motherfucking video. So if you don't want your kid to hear all that, don't send your kid to my class. I would say no. If I do a class with Gregory McKay, that's when I'm more, more chill and like watching what I say. But when I'm teaching regular classes, I act the same way I act at all times. I like that too. I love the color. Thank you. That man being Fort Lauderdale with his truck. That truck nice. That's a woman, baby. Don't play with her. That's a baddie. Baby, look at her in them jeans. Dang, we missed it. She had her jeans on and her pink shirt. Baby, don't play with her. Man, who? Man, well. Any one-on-one classes. My one-on-one's going to drop once taxes drop. Do you show how to navigate all platforms? Yes, I do. Hold on. You see my screen. You'll see what to press. I show all that stuff. Okay. Wipe my screen. Let me wipe it. Y'all, on TikTok, we had walked over to Publix. We done did so much stuff this morning. You are a genius. You have turned yourself into a brand. Some people wouldn't have content without you. Thank you, and I'm aware. They're jealous. They see you make it happen for you and your family. Yeah. And the thing is, you don't have to be jealous. It's just that this is what typically happens. Them girls don't want to hate me. It just got to be that way because they can't make money without me. Imagine you make a video about Peach McIntyre. All your videos have been in a shitter. Nobody watches. Then you make a video about Peach McIntyre and oh my goodness, it's a hit. You get monetized. And then you make a video out yourself and nobody watches. So then you make another video about Peach McIntyre and you're like, oh my God, I made some money. So you make another one about Peach. Oh my God, I make some money. So every day they got to wake up and watch another bitch eat, live her real life just to make them some money. They hate it there and they don't know how to escape. I always tell them, even in my classes, if you do a video about me, do not make the video about me. Mention me in the beginning and then turn it into a video about you, bitch. Fry you some chicken. But like I took Peach McIntyre class, I'm going to tell you about it while I fry this chicken. And then you show them hoes you know how to make mustard fried chicken and it's delicious. And then they want to see you cook more versus only leading with Peach McIntyre. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all welcome. I feed y'all kids. It's very sad and miserable. Nobody watches. It's cracking me up. They don't watch them. The reaction channels don't got no motion unless they're talking about another creator. Some of these girls ain't got no motion. They sit in their bed in their dirty ass house. The only thing that's clean is that one little corner wall. And they just show themselves in that one little corner with the wall. You don't ever see nothing else in their house because the house dirty and pissy. They can't walk through that motherfucker. And they just sit in and they talk about me. I laugh. I know who I'm dealing with. I'm from the projects. I've been dealing with people like this my whole life. Half my family like that. I don't agree with everything you do or say. You're not supposed to. But I can say this. You have a purpose. I already know that. I'm here for it. Okay. And I love you, your kids. I love how you love your kids and take care of your family. Thanks. It didn't matter. I know who I am. I know I have a purpose. My daughter's name is literally Gorgeous Purpose. You're not supposed to agree with 100% of anything anybody says. Your children, your significant other, your parents. Hell, you don't even agree with yourself all the time. You be battling your own self. To think that you're going to agree with another human is dumb all the time. That's dumb. You're not supposed to. Unless I was just an agreeable person. I don't never switch up just to please people. I stand on it. Whatever I say, I meant it. I thought it through before I said it, and I meant it. My husband be like, you know I ain't mean that. When I said it, I was just mad. I said, well, I meant everything I said to you. I ain't apologizing for shit. I meant it, bitch. And he be like, you just different. Nah, you meant what you said. You just can't stand on it. I stand on it. I repeat it 10 more times. Thank you. He always supposed to choose you and his children no matter what. That's what God say. People need to argue with God if they don't understand where you're from. People pick and choose what part of the Bible they want to listen to. I do the same thing. I pick and choose what part of the Bible I want to listen to. There's nothing wrong with that. They don't want to agree, that's them. But I still feel how I feel. How much is the class I needed to learn how to make thumbnails? It's $19.48. And I go over thumbnails at least 2 different ways. Excuse me. You'll have opportunity to ask me questions and all that. I read my chat throughout class. It's a very non-disruptive class as well. Like, you don't have to worry about, oh my God. But it is beginner friendly. So we go from A to Z. It's not, if you come to class, the first hour is going to be beginner stuff, editing, thumbnail making, stuff like that. And then the second hour is more in-depth stuff, uploading, finding trends, understanding analytics and all that stuff. Thank you. I agree with you. I watch this lady every day talking about you for hours on live. Why the fuck you watching her? Oh, you a hater. If she didn't mention your name, the people wouldn't tune in. So why you watch her? Get your hating ass off my page. Oh, you a loser. That's so. I watch this lady every day talk about you for hours. Sound like you like her, hoe, and that you a hater, bitch. All this content I post. How can you watch that hoe for hours when I drop hours worth of content every day, bitch? Get your hating ass out of here. Thank you. What if you already have a YouTube, but you just want to learn how to go viral? I teach that. I teach you how to pick, how to choose content that's already in the algorithm that'll actually get you views. You are real raw. They crazy. Thank you. Don't let nobody trick you like that. Don't let nobody play in your face like that. I watch a bitch talk about you every day for hours. Don't even know she a hater, undercover hater. If I hear about Peach, I watch Peach. You snap. Thank you, illiterate and total embarrassment. They're crazy. They love playing your face. They attempt to play in my face. I feel like Tommy, stop playing in my motherfucking face. Thank you. I've been having fun all day. I think I done had too much fun on the internet. Y'all should have been with me. Oh, look, here she go. Here go this baddie. Here go this baddie. Look at her. A baddie. Don't play with Sue. Don't play with her. I wish I could have seen the jeans. Sister's working the set in that outfit. A baddie. But yeah, we had so much fun on TikTok earlier. I was on TikTok for over an hour. I think like an hour and a half. We had a good time. We walked to Publix. I was rapping. We was chit chatting. We had a good time. This the reason why I have a few little girlfriends. Sue, yeah. Sue is just a saying. Like how y'all be like sis in Florida. We say Sue. Living with Loda. She sent me a $5 super chat. Thank you. Congrats on your twins. How long would you have to keep uploading if you weren't monetized after a few years? For example, 5 years of upload. I would have been took a Peach McIntyre class. I could have saw what I'm doing wrong. Have you ever taken one of my classes, Living with Lotus? Because at that point, if it's been 5 years and you're not monetized, there's something that you're doing wrong. In my class, I teach you what to do right so that you can get monetized if you're consistent enough before 5 years. But I wouldn't stop uploading. Sometimes it just takes longer because you're not doing something right. You're missing some steps. Maybe your thumbnails suck. Maybe you don't know how to tag. Perhaps you're not making content that people are looking for. Your content may be good, but nobody is actually looking for it. So since nobody is looking for it, the algorithm isn't pushing it out. So it's a whole system that we have to follow in order to get into the algorithm. And then once you're in the algorithm and you build up your peach patch, whatever you call your followers, you can then pretty much do whatever you want. Like at this point, I don't have to get into the algorithm. I am the algorithm. People have to make videos about me to get into the algorithm. But when I started off on this journey, guys, 5 years ago, there was no, you could type in Peach McIntyre and thousands of videos popped up. You type in Peach McIntyre, shit ain't pop up. Not even my little funky ass 4 videos. None of that popped up. So I literally had to work to become the algorithm. Thank you. When is my next class? My next class is Wednesday. Tickets will go off sale if they don't sell out on Tuesday. My next class is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025 from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Let me look and see if I'm making money. Because if I'm not making money, I'm wasting time and I need to go. I got other platforms to hop on. I wish I was a strong woman like you. I watched you for such a long time now, and you have helped me through a very dark place. I thank you for that. It's my pleasure, Miss Lisa, and you are a strong woman like me. Remember, everything is learnable. So anything that I possess, any quality that I possess that you admire, that you want to have, you can learn how to have that quality. It may be a little bit harder for you. It may take you a little bit longer. But remember, guys, I didn't just wake up like this. I learned these lessons the hard way, and I became this person. I became Phenomenal Peach. All right? So you can be like me. What you say you can make something shake with old videos that have been uploaded for years, like 5 years old. Yes, you can, but fuck the past hoe. Why you ain't uploading new shit? Bitch. Y'all hoes need to go to my website, Peach McIntyre. Let me stop cussing because my husband watching me. He's somebody need to stop cussing. Let me tell you ladies something. You girls need to go over to my website, peachmcintyre.com, and just take the class. It's less than $20, $19.48. You're going to learn the right way to do things now to get into the algorithm. That way you can start making money versus, oh, can I make something shake with these 5 old videos? Fuck them 5 old videos. If you get popping with the new content, people will automatically go watch the old content. People are literally going to YouTube, taking my videos that are 4 years old and putting them on TikTok like they brand new. They're going to go watch old shit anyways. They watch old movies. We need to focus on new stuff. How can we get in the algorithm of the new stuff where we're growing and people know who we are and they start to watch our old videos. So shop my website, peachmcintyre.com. Let me see if I'm making money or I got to go. Oh my goodness, we got another super chat. Jewel for you, $10. She says, I have taken many classes. All were awesome. Will you be doing community taps again? No, ma'am, I'm not offering community tap promos anymore. How can you know you're making money on live peaches? Oh, because I'm having to sell on my website. I don't care about the YouTube money. I already know I'm making that. I'm talking about, are people shopping my website, peachmcintyre.com? Am I making money selling classes? Because the intent of the live is to sell classes, but because I have the gift of gab, I'll start talking about, oh, we making money, we're good. I'll start talking about a whole lot of other stuff, and we'll just be on here chit-chatting, and before I know it, I've been on here 2 hours, and I made $2, or zero. And I'm just speaking hyperbole. All right, so I have to keep looking. Like when I'm on platforms and I'm selling stuff live, I have to keep looking to make sure I'm hitting my goals and on which platforms is generating the most revenue. So when I decide to come back live later, I go to those platforms, and all the stuff that's not making me money, I don't waste any more time on those. I would love to see you and Wood renew your vows. Baby, I would like to see the marriage get better first. The marriage got to get better first. Renew Wood. Wood, you watching this? Renew Wood. The marriage got to get better first. If not, there won't be no vows. Thank you. Do you talk slower in your classes? Nope, I talk at the same speed. If you are a slower learner, you can always ask me to repeat something, but I'm very fast. My mind go like this. Rude, and people actually watch. Oh, you watching them too, Karen? Oh my God, your name is Karen, and you're being a Karen. All right, so let's read Karen's comment. Karen said, rude, and people watch you over the same drama content. And people actually watch you over the same drama content. Can't teach a class about being a lady. It's a difference between a girl and a woman. Any girl can have a baby. Okay, so let's dissect what Karen said. Rude, and people actually watch you, and she's watching us too. So remember, Peach Patch, we always go back to my cousin tricking me out my Timberland boots. Don't let a Karen, and in this case, Karen herself, trick you into not watching me when she's here with you, watching me over and over. She's no different. She's watching as well. It's like when the reaction channels tell you, hey, stop watching Peach McIntyre videos. She doesn't deserve her money. Although I come to work every day, although I educate, entertain, and elevate, I'm not worth the money. I don't deserve the money that I'm earning. Instead, we'll watch her videos. And after we watch her videos, we'll come tell you what the videos are about, and we'll make the money, and she won't make anything, or just a little bit. How dumb is that? So you're going to let somebody decide for you. Something you can go look at yourself. You'll let them decide. I lost her comment. Let me see if I can find it so we can just dissect the next comment. Because I think she said, I can't teach people how to be a lady or something, a woman. When the class I'm teaching is how to be a content creator. I'm not teaching a class on how to be a woman. I'm not teaching a class on how to be a lady. I'm literally teaching a class on how to edit videos from your smartphone. And let me rephrase this. I'm teaching a class on how to record videos from your smartphone, edit those same videos on your smartphone, create YouTube thumbnails from your smartphone, upload those videos on all platforms, or at least 4, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube from your smartphone, so that you can make money, and how to understand analytics so you'll know what you're doing right versus what you're doing wrong. On top of that, I'm going to show you how to deal with negativity, aka Karens like Karen, so that it does not destroy you where you're like, oh my God, I'm not going to upload ever again. That was so mean. I'm going to teach you how to push through the adversity and be resilient so that you can be phenomenal as a content creator, okay? Whatever money you get from my view already spent, it's almost don't count. I don't know what that means. But if that makes you feel better, I'm going to watch her, but the money's already spent. If that soothes you, my love, then hey, I can help you. Peach, I can't understand that people would not like you as a content creator, but to those calling CPS are utterly disgusting. We don't care. That's what hood bitches do. We expect it. Y'all gotta remember, I'm from the project, so it's nothing new that they pulled on me that I haven't seen before. Oh, this is my song. They were dreams turning into summer. All right. So, anyways, when you from the projects, you see this. I always tell y'all, I tell my husband this all the time. In the projects, when women don't like you, the first thing they do is they go after your man. So because I hate Peach McIntyre, I'm going to screw her husband. That's going to be my first attempt. Dang, that still didn't break her spirit. She's still that girl. That girl, I'm her in real life. So taking my man couldn't break my spirit. The next thing they try to do is take your children. And if that don't break your spirit, they try to take your housing. Well, I'll say they might do man, housing, children. And if none of that works, they fail miserably. And they just keep attempting. But because you expect it, you know who you're dealing with. You're not dealing with no bright hoes. These is hood hoes. They're jealous. Instead of them jealous and lazy, instead of them doing the work to make their life better, they would rather do the work to try to make your life worse so they can humble you, a.k.a. let's define humble. Because I know y'all like to say the Bible says you need to be humble. Humble before God, not before hoes. Humble definition. Humble's definition is having or showing modest or low estimates of one's own importance. She came from a humble, unprivileged background. You're submissive. You are modest, unassuming, low ranking, low, noble, lower class, aka poor hood assholes. You know, so they come from that. It's no difference. Instead of them working hard, you know how when you're in the hood and you're going to school and then a girl try to fight you, just starting with you, always want to beat you up. You're like, dang, why she always bother me? I'm trying to get my nursing degree, get out the projects, do better for my kids. They want to humble you. Instead of me doing the work, I can go to school too. They'll pay for me to go to school. The welfare officer pay for me to go to college just like her. I could go get my GED. The welfare officer pay for me to get my GED. Instead, it's like, I want her to just stay down. That's what they do. I remember my mama told me when she got her Section 8 voucher, a girl in the projects called the Section 8 office and told the Section 8 office that she didn't want the Section 8 voucher. So my mom basically like got her Section 8 letter, like, oh, I got Section 8, telling everybody. And she was like one of the first girls in the projects to get Section 8. So, you know, she's telling everybody. Well, the girl that don't like her in the projects called Section 8, pretend to be her and tell the Section 8 office that she don't want the Section 8 voucher. And the only reason why my mama got to keep it was because my mama was in the office signing the Section 8 voucher. Imagine if she wasn't there, divine time. That's what people do. So it's like, I'm not shocked. There's nothing people could do to shock me anymore when it comes to this stuff. My address been leaked. CPS done been called and told every single thing. Things that I would never even imagine they said. They done said them, so it's nothing else they could do to me. People need to think for themselves and not rely on hate channels. They can't, though. A lot of people lack comprehension skills, and a lot of people don't have leadership abilities. There's not many leaders in the world. It's a small percentage of the population that have leadership skills, so they can't. She ain't lying and miserable. People just talking about Wood is shy. Well, he ain't shy when he around women. But that don't got nothing to do with the conversation at hand, right? So when we're not talking about Wood, we're talking about black women being hateful, being jealous, being envious. And instead of sticking to the topic at hand, because you're a jealous black woman, you rather bring up my husband in a whole nother video where I said he's shy. Also, in the context of my husband being shy, that video is him being shy at a school event surrounded by white males, you know, shy. And now you want, boy, when he with women, he ain't shy. Can't even stick to what's at hand. You cannot ever suppress the hate, and it's okay. All right? Get out from the projects. I got Peach Patch on my phone and my TV. I had to chill out. Oh. What goes around comes around, ladies. We have to stick together. Man, fuck them hoes. Be by yourself. Be independent. Be an independent nation. Fuck sticking together. Make sure you could stand up for yourself. Fuck sticking together. Stand up for yourself. Advocate for yourself and your kids, and you'll be straight. Burn bridges. Learn how to swim. Build boats. I had a whole rap about that. Thank you. I absolutely love the father and daughter dance. Wood and Gorgeous had me and my feelings. Wasn't it cute? And then they was trying to make that a big deal. Oh, you're a woman. You shouldn't even be there. Da, da, da. She always got to, girl, if I wonder how you would have seen it, bitch, you better be happy you got some content. Your daughter and Wood, so beautiful. Thank you. But back to the subject at hand. Shop my website, peachmcintyre.com. I'm going to show it to you guys again, peachmcintyre.com. For those of you who want to be content creators, perhaps you are already a content creator. You don't know how to make your thumbnails. Those girls who keep making thumbnails about me that look so fabulous, I taught them. You're welcome. Thank you. When are you doing one-on-one classes? As soon as the tax money drop, the dates that we have right now that I saw in the tax group is February 12th. So as soon as I see them girls say, my refund hit, baby, my one-on-ones is for sale. We going in. I ain't going to sleep. I'm an older woman. You are doing great. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you. Burn bridges. I don't build boats. I'm weak. That's you. I burn bridges. I burn bridges. I know how to swim, and I know how to build boats. I burn bridges. I don't give a fuck. Peach is a product of our society that's overlooked and low down on real effort. Thousands of small channels as well, without content and modest views and followers, and rewards drama and pettiness. Sound like you jealous. You one of them small channels that ain't getting no views. You think your content better than mine. But meanwhile, while I'm up here making content and I got 1,800 people watching me, you're watching me too. Ho, go get on your own page. Go get on your small channel and go live. I would put in my head, if Peach McIntyre was a big content creator and I felt like my content was better than her, I would just show it with Peach McIntyre's work ethic. Peach McIntyre, let me see how many videos I dropped this last 38 days. I haven't worked as hard as I normally do, so let me look. I know it's over 100. Let me see. I haven't been working too hard. But here we go. So this is Peach McIntyre's channel. I have a total lifetime view count of 428 million. When it comes to YouTube videos, I have a total video lifetime view count, upload of 7,210 videos. So I have over 7,200 and 10 videos uploaded onto the YouTube platform. In the last 30 days alone, Peach McIntyre has uploaded 216 videos, and I gained 12,900,000 views. Now, to the small channels out there, how many videos have you small creators uploaded? Hmm? 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 And that's just on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok. Hmm? The lady is phenomenal. So people want Peach McIntyre's success, but they don't have Peach McIntyre's work ethic. I don't have to upload drama. I can ignore everybody. I can be positive. I can just cook and clean and pick my boogers. I can dig wedges out my ass and still make money as a content creator because I am Peach McIntyre. But if it was me, if I was a smaller creator and I felt like my content was better than Peach McIntyre, what I would do is I would make it a goal. Every time Peach McIntyre drops a video, I'm going to drop a video. Every time Peach McIntyre goes live, instead of watching her live, I'm going to go live on my own channel. I would literally use her as a motivator. If this bitch can work that hard with 9 kids and a husband who don't like her, who don't help her, who full of I can work hard with my peaceful life. It should be even easier to do this if your life is so great and peaceful and positive. All right? Why you always say somebody jealous of you? Because they are. I can see if you was a celebrity. I am a celebrity, Melissa, but you're just a regular person. I'm actually phenomenal. All right? Who putting their business on the internet just to get paid is crazy work. It's not crazy. People know your business in real life. You tell your mama something, your mama call and tell the whole family. Now the whole family know your business. Your cousin laying in the bed with his girlfriend, he tell your cousin tell your girlfriend your business. His girlfriend go tell her girlfriends. Now the whole Tampa know your business. The difference is I tell my own business and I get paid. You just told your mama, and your mama told everybody, and you made no dollars, no cents. But everybody still know your business. All right? They are jealous, very much jealous. How much is my class? $19.48. PeachMcIntyre.com. I love my life. I love my job. I like myself. I like myself. I like myself. I like my earning abilities on social media. I like the way that I take care of my children. And I love how talented I am. I like myself. Thank you. Everybody got a job. Y'all so miserable. Tell them. All right? Why not tell your business to get paid for it? Exactly. It makes perfect sense to me. If your man cheating on you and you crying anyways, might as well pick up the camera and cry on camera. It's happening anyways. Thank you. My one-on-ones are not $19. It's my group class for Wednesday. Thank you. Peaches is a celebrity. Thank you. I know you should have seen him yesterday at Disney. Oh my God, Peaches! I'm a celebrity. I never wanted to be famous, though. I wanted to be rich. The path I chose just comes with it. And I want to do my art. Does faceless content do well on Facebook? Faceless content does well everywhere. Faceless content is just doing this stuff, anything, cooking, cleaning, talking, commentary, you know. You just don't show your face. That's all. And they do well. Rich people don't get evicted. Actually, they do. Celebrities get evicted all the time. Rich people, you know, get evicted. People who just choose not to prioritize their rent. They get evicted. It happens all the time. But if you believe I'm not a celebrity, okay. We know I am. All right. How much are my one-on-ones? The price hasn't been released yet. We're waiting for tax season. I asked how much are your one-on-ones when you start back. The price has not been released yet, guys. When tax season start officially, like when I know girls got their taxes, that's when I'll release how much my one-on-ones are. Yep. Anyway, shop PeachMcIntyre.com. You finally caught me live. Hey, thank you for being a part of the Peach Patch. Let me share my website one more time. PeachMcIntyre.com. Thank you. I'm going to show y'all my website. For those of you who want to buy my class, you'll head over to PeachMcIntyre.com. Just like my name. How can I get my watch hours up? Does live watch hours count? Yes, the crazy carvings, they count. You can go live and hit all your watch hours in a live stream. Second, Peach McIntyre content creator class. You'll select secure your seat. And yes, you can do this from your phone. Just scroll all the way to the bottom. And then once you're there, you'll see Oh my goodness, guys, we're at 96 tickets, so we're about to hit 100 tickets. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. That was so funny, Peaches. Peach McIntyre covers the strategy of being a successful content creator in 2015. We're gonna go over editing, thumbnails, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. It's the Teach Me Peach ticket. It's $19, and it's a fee of 48 cents, so it'll be $19.48. All right. As soon as you purchase your ticket, you'll receive your ticket. Look at your ticket. It'll have your Zoom information, the meeting ID, the link, the passcode. So for the people, I never got my ticket. As soon as you download on the website, you got your ticket and you got all the information to get into the Zoom. If you pay with Apple Pay, you'll have to open up your Apple Wallet to see that information, view the ticket. I'm going to get rid of her. She's aggravating y'all. I don't know. Gorgeous looks so beautiful with her father-daughter day, and you and Wood were glowing of proudness of your baby. What a joy to see. Thank you. What is your casino channel? Gamble with Peach. Thank you. Oh, Peach. People hate you because you are unmatched. Make your coins. Thank you, Miss Natalie Brown. I appreciate y'all. Y'all showing out with the little super chats. Now, I normally don't get super chats, and I ain't begging. Hold on. Y'all got y'all texts? Y'all got y'all texts? Thank you. I look forward to doing a one-on-one. Yep, soon as taxes drop, I'm going to start back doing one-on-ones. Thank you. She had a blast. They did. They look really cute. I still got videos to upload. I got the long form video of that dance, and I have like shorts of the dresses, like every dress she tried on more in depth versus the one with the music. So I'll probably still do that. What's for lunch or dinner today? Girl, I don't know. We going somewhere with my kids. Thank you. Because we want you to stay on. Y'all want me to stay on live. I was gambling online, and I pray it does come through because I hit a life changer. I don't gamble no more, guys. I haven't gambled in over 40 days. I'm not gambling right now. I have no urges. I have no desire. I don't even think about the casino. I don't watch casino videos. I don't do none of that. Thank you. Y'all so funny. Thank you. Thank you. I want some cooking videos, Peach. I got some. I just got to edit. Post the long videos. It's just that it's going to be so far behind, but I'm going to post them still. My son walking around saying, I got a big bag of Big Mac. I can't wait till I have a big bag of Big Mac again like old times. Thank you. Do you have long form video of you shopping for the sneakers for the kids? No, I just did that as a short. Thank you. And my storage full. That's how I know I need to go to work because all my video storage is full. I have casino videos. I just haven't edited them. Stop tell her about gambling knowing she's in recovery. That shit don't bother me. They could talk about gambling all they want. People even come and be like, oh, you want to gamble with me? Peaches, let's go to casino. That shit don't bother me at all. I have self-control. I have no desire to gamble. When I do get the desire, I'll just go gamble if I choose to. Would you move from Florida to Georgia? So, no, I wouldn't move to Georgia. I don't like Georgia. I like where I live. I'm going to stay in this area. Thank you. Thank you. Your teenager wants to take your class. My only issue with teenagers, that's up to you as a parent, but my class is not marketed to teens. My class is marketed to adults because I am an adult and I talk like an adult. I curse. I say raunchy things. I don't need nobody putting a teenager in my class and wanting me to, or a little kid, and wanting me to censor myself. You're going to get this version of me, how I'm acting right now on YouTube, cussing and all that. That's how I act in class. So if that's not your style, then I would say don't come. If you don't want your kid hearing all that, then don't come. If I was to do a teenage class, it would be Gregory McKay's class. Thank you. I can't wait until you start looking at properties and land. I'm already looking at that stuff. You don't have friends to call and tell you to go to the casino. You don't have friends to call and tell you no, it'd be people online. People online literally be like, Peaches, come to the casino with me. Peaches, let's go to the casino. Thank you. But yeah, that's up to you. Now, if you're one of those parents that don't mind it, hey, but don't be coming to my class and be like, oh my God, you're cussing in front of my kids. Y'all know I went through that years ago in 2020 when I was teaching one of my Facebook friends, well, a friend I knew in real life, like from school and stuff and work. She brought her daughter to class and she got upset during the class about me talking about, this is what I explained. I said, we women, y'all know how it is. Like, if you got a man and you've been dealing with the man, y'all been having fun, y'all been going on dates, y'all done hooked up, y'all done did it and whatever, and then he disappeared for 2 weeks. Then he come back around, you gonna be like, fuck him. So she was mad, like I shouldn't have used that as an example. And Of course, I apologize. She left off the Zoom like she was dramatic. She left off the Zoom. And when I say dramatic, to me it was dramatic. But to her, it was like a big issue because she doesn't tolerate that with her kids. So I understand both perspectives. But at that point, I realized I just don't teach kids and teens. Now, if a parent pay me for a one-on-one for a teen or a kid, I can censor myself. But for a group class, I don't know who up in there. I don't give a fuck if you're a pastor. Bitch, I'm in this motherfucker cussing. You don't like your hoe, don't come to my class, you know? Versus a one-on-one, then I can kind of tailor and censor myself versus a group class. I'm just being my true self. Would I do a meet and greet? No. All right? That's up to you, though. Thank you. I had about 2 blue outfits because I wasn't sure if I was going to wear the skirt to Disney because I didn't know if it was like too short, too much exposure. But then I put it on. I actually liked it. But I had got this as a second option. All of my children are phenomenal, guys. They're all doing well. Thank you, Maya. Thank you for being a part of the Peach Patch. Shop my website, peachmcintyre.com. Let me do an update. Let me see if I hit my quota. Shop peachmcintyre.com. Nobody could come to your platform and tell you how to run your shit. If they don't like it, they don't have to be there. I agree, but you can always get feedback. I didn't ask for that feedback. Like, she's just in the middle class. But that was when I first started teaching as well. That was probably like one of my 15th classes or less. I hadn't taught more than 15 classes, but it was like a different perspective. Like, okay, I took the feedback as, let me just not teach children like teens. Versus Gregory McKay has did a teen class, like a class, and it was little kids in there. And Gregory McKay don't curse. My son, like, he definitely don't curse in front of me. Around his friends, he probably do, but in front of me, Gregory McKay does not curse. So for him, it's easier to sit and do a class and not curse. And for me as a mother, it's easy for me to fall back. I know Gregory McKay got this, and I could be silent. I talk a lot, but I know how to shut up. So I'm just sitting there, and only if he needs my help, then I'll jump in. Or if he's missing out on something, then I'll jump in. Other than that, Gregory McKay could teach a class from A to Z, just like me. When will you be revealing your baby's name? I don't know, whenever I feel like it. Thank you. Peach is your class for beginners. It is very beginner friendly. You're going to learn how to edit, do your thumbnails, set your channels up the proper way. But then we get into deeper stuff like analytics and stuff you might not know about. That's what, and say you don't have a heart. You got a typo, Nikki. I don't know what you was trying to say. What do you think about eggs that were stolen? You should report out of the national. I don't give a fuck about no stolen eggs. I don't even know what's going on with that. I don't watch TV. So I don't watch TV. I barely scroll on TikTok. When I scroll, that's when I like get caught up. On Facebook and Instagram, I definitely don't scroll. On YouTube, I don't be on this motherfucker. The place that I hang out the most is TikTok because it's fun. But other than that, I be too busy working and being a mom and stuff. Making me some money, being live. Like, what's going on in national news? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what's happening in the world. I'm just be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about what's going on with nobody outside of my household. Outside of this household, I don't give a fuck. All I know is we gonna make something shake. I'm gonna make something shake to make sure this household straight. Other than that, giving a fuck about stolen eggs, I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. I don't watch that bullshit. I ain't gambling on it. If I was sports betting, then yeah, I'd probably be watching it. But that shit ain't finna make me no money. Fuck the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck about that. Them bitches is rich. Them motherfuckers finna make billions of dollars tonight. Millions. Everybody finna get a check but me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all gotta stop giving a fuck about things that ain't gonna put no money in your pocket. Unless you just entertained by it, and I ain't entertained by much. What do you think people like to see on here? I randomly post about different things, but I want to be monetized soon. You should have you done sent me $15, and I appreciate it. But you should have just spent $19.48 and came to my class on Wednesday. I literally covered a whole strategy. I share my screen with you. I show you step by step based on the niche that you want to go into, how to find the content that's actually going to get views. People want to see everything on here. They want to see people gamble. They want to see people heal. They want to see people pray. They want to see people journal. They want to learn about finances. It's so much stuff to do. They want to see scribbles. It's so much stuff to do on the internet. It's not about what people want to see. It's what do you want to do. Now, how can we word that and tag that to get it into the algorithm? Because what you want to do is already being done. It's nothing new under the sun. What you want to do is already being done. So how can we get it into the algorithm? So then eventually, you always going to show up as your authentic self, but eventually you could do whatever you want to do as your authentic self. All right? I paid but missed class. Please do another one. My next class is Wednesday, I was going to say January. Wednesday, February 12th, 2025, which is this upcoming Wednesday. It's from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. All sales are final. There's no recording of the class given if you miss it. There's no recording in class. And what else is it? All sales are final. I told you guys that. If you want to purchase your ticket, go to my website, peachmcintyre.com. I think there are applications to let you stream from several sources. I don't like that. I like doing it individually. I feel like it's not so the content is more about you and you are entertaining. I know what I'm doing. I do my 3 E's. I educate, I entertain, I elevate. Every time I make a video, I do one, two, or all three of those things. I know my purpose. I know how to earn the money. I know what I'm doing to earn the money. What about abuse? Would you get paid for that content, or is that too much? I don't know. Are you insinuating you want to abuse people online? You probably wouldn't get paid, right? That would break the community guidelines. If you want to talk about abuse, then yeah. If you want to talk about the signs of abuse, you can get paid. If you want to talk the signs of abuse, you can get paid. If you want to talk about your experience with abuse, you can get paid. You just have to word it a certain way. You need to follow community guidelines on every platform. Thank you. All right. I'm purchasing now. Thank you. Let me look. Let me see how many people on my website. You already know the answer to that. Stop asking me questions y'all know the answer to. I hate that. Y'all too grown for that. I be done said something 10 times and you come and ask me to say it again. I done told you the answer. Y'all trying to be so funny. When it comes to Peach McIntyre, the way my life is set up, I'm going to make money no matter what I post, as long as it follows community standards. So whether I want to talk about childhood trauma, I want to talk about abuse, the signs of abuse, mental health issues, it don't matter. Anything that I want to talk about, I can talk about it and get paid. Even when y'all go do stuff about me, I could go do that same video and get more money than you. Baby, I know what I'm doing. I kiki to the bank. I know what I'm doing. The way that I have monetized is I monetize my life. I haven't just monetized cooking. I haven't just monetized gambling. I haven't just monetized shopping. I've monetized Peach McIntyre. So anything Peach McIntyre does will make her money. All right? Thank you. No, I don't mind dropping nuggets. I could drop the whole thing. They still might not get it. Some will, most won't. Most will quit. Some of y'all done paid me 10 times and still quit every time because it's the mental part that you need to focus on. Yep. So rumor she abused her husband. How? How? Elaborate. Thank you. Am I being emotionally abusive? Perhaps. Was he emotionally abusive to me first? Yup. Did I pay him back for that one? Of course. Educate, elevate, entertain. Don't be trying to steal my shit. Fine shit. Hey, in the 813. Thank you. They be trying to steal my shit. I know what I'm doing. All right. PeachMcIntyre.com. My internet going slow. Did I get disconnected? I did. Starbucks said, baby, you've been here too long. Go. Hurry up and go. Thank you. I'm trying to sign up. Do I go to Safari, Google? It doesn't matter. Just go to PeachMcIntyre.com. It's a real website. Thank you. See you Wednesday. Thank you for your business. Yeah, we should. I was thinking that we should dress up with suits and stuff for an event. We've never even done that for Christmas pictures. I never knew my husband never owned a suit. I knew he didn't take me to homecoming. I knew he didn't take me to prom. But where I'm from, that's normal. So things that are a shocker to y'all is a normal where I come from. I done showed y'all where I come from. Y'all saw where the fuck I come from. My family is on the internet. You done seen them motherfuckers. It was a whole lot of not doing right, you know, where I come from. So the things that are shocking to y'all is normal. Look at me. My mama got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. Somebody gonna get mad. You always talk about your mom and her 3 baby daddies. It's just the truth. My daddy allegedly had 21 kids by 16 different women, allegedly. Now, in his obituary, it's only 11 kids mentioned, not me. I'm not even in there. So, allegedly, He had 21 kids from 16 different women. But if we look at his obituary, he had 11 kids by I don't know how many women. What, 11 kids by 8 different women. All right. So that's where I come from. I come from a broken home. I come from where everybody got their own daddy. I come from a lot of trauma. I come from that. So when I'm saying these things, ooh, you wearing that blue? That looks so good on you. I want some blue like that. Her blue is so pretty. Um, when I say these things, it's not just me saying it because I'm talking out of my ass. I've lived this life. So this is our normal. My husband didn't even realize that. And I didn't know. He's never came to me and said, I've never had a suit. My husband brother just died. Nobody, like, they didn't wear suits to the funeral. They didn't wear family colors where the whole family put on the same color. They didn't do none of that. That's where he come from, you know? Did you request to be excluded from the obituary? Of course I did. I didn't want to be in that motherfucker. But I'm just saying, to be honest, you know, like, I wasn't the only child excluded. It was many of us excluded. I don't know if they all expressed to be excluded, but the man had a bunch of kids, right? And the purpose of me saying this isn't for me to start with my siblings or be upset that I'm not in the obituary. That don't hurt me. I asked for that, right? My purpose in telling you that this is so you can see that this was my normal. I'm not getting on the internet acting crazy, making up shit because this was my normal. Even when it come back to like my childhood, how I got this fight in me. I don't give up. I don't quit. I might cry to keep going on my ET shit. I got better and better as I got older, but I had to fight. I had to fight family members. My cousins all us in one house, drinking sugar water, eating sugar bread. Them hoes ain't sending us no food. The Murley house, my cousin Junior going crazy with knives. Everybody running from him. I ain't running from you, bitch. You gonna learn not to fuck with me. I got one too. What's up? I come from that. So this ain't because I want to be like this. I come from that. I want to be different. I want to have peace. I want to stop being so angry. I have to work on my triggers to stop me. Yeah, my phone had went dead. I had to hook it back up. All right. Can y'all see me or should I restart my live? Let me know in the comments. I was charging my laptop and then my phone died. All right. If you hate Peaches, my question is, why are you here entertaining her? Y'all some stanky trolls. They do that because they want to be me. They don't really hate me. They hate the qualities. I keep telling y'all that I don't be on here like that. I be on TikTok. The qualities I possess, they don't feel like they could have them, but they can. But they don't believe in themselves. So it's like they don't really hate me. They're trying to trick me out of my shoes. I always tell y'all that. It's no difference with my cousin with them Timberland boots. So Peachy got them big ass Timberland boots. And eventually bought the boots for $50, put them on, and everybody said he looked nice. It's no difference from when my sister told me, "Ooh, girl, I wouldn't wear that to the bar. That outfit look horrible on you." Then she give me one of her outfits that she already wore to the club. And when I come back out the bathroom, she got on my brand new outfit. And I said, "I thought you said that outfit didn't look good." She was like, "It didn't look good on you. It looks great on me." People will trick you if you let them. And I'm grateful for being tricked so many times that it finally clicked that motherfuckers was jealous and they was tricking me. And now I don't let motherfuckers trick me no more. So when people come on here and say things, the whole goal, the objective is, I hate Peach McIntyre because she's earning X amount of money. I hate Peach McIntyre because she got one baby daddy. I hate Peach McIntyre because her kids can go to Disney whenever they feel like it. I hate Peach McIntyre because she made it out of the hood. I hate Peach McIntyre because she can stand up for herself. It's some kind of quality about me that they wish they possessed. And instead of learning how to obtain that quality, they rather trick me out of it. They rather say, "Oh, this is wrong with you," but they won't stop looking in hopes that I will stop posting and that they will feel better. They want me to drop down, some of them. They want me to drop down and get back on food stamps and WIC and Medicaid. Even if I was to lose it all, and I've always said this, even if I was to lose it all, which I've done several times, and have to go back to the ghetto, even if I got to get evicted, I go to eviction court on Friday. If I get evicted and have to move into a hotel, bitch, I won't be there long. I know it's a temporary situation. I was in a shelter for 21 days, bitch. When I left the shelter, them hoes was crying, cussing, fussing, cussing the people out. I was in there for 21 days. And that was even before I knew it took 21 days to create a new positive habit. Let's go. We're not going to be there long. And so that's what they're really envious of. They don't hate me. They hate themselves. And they're trying to trick me into hating myself. All right? You can lose it all day and get it back. Exactly. My new goal is to keep it. I'm tired of losing it all and getting it back. Okay, third time's the charm. Let's stop losing it all. Any questions for me? Have y'all done counseling, separated or together, rooting for y'all? No. My husband don't have no. Well, he might have changed, but before when I used to try to do marriage counseling and all that stuff, Wood wasn't interested. Thank you. She's an Aries that explains it. She's like me. I think all Aries like other Aries. Like everybody that I like, I don't even be knowing that they Aries, and then later on I find out I be like, oh wow, because I don't believe in. I used to didn't believe that you like people based on their signs. I just feel like people are people and they're people based on their experiences in life. But then I started to see all my favorite content creators are Aries. All my favorite regular girls are Aries. Everybody, they're just Aries. Thank you. You are a phenomenal woman. I appreciate it. Thank you for the positive affirmation today. Thank you. Sending love right back to you. I never knew Peach was an Aries. That explains all those kids, y'all freaks. I don't think that explains all the kids. A lot of people could get pregnant. The difference is I don't get abortions and I'm not on birth control. It has nothing to do with being freaky. People get pregnant all the time. People ain't even got to be freaky. You could lay it up from the side and not even throw it back and get pregnant. The difference is I don't take Plan Bs, I'm not on birth control, and I don't have abortions. That's the difference. Come on now. Y'all too grown for that. All right, 21 days to form a new positive habit. A new positive habit. It takes 90 days to break a negative one. So a lot of people will do the 21 days. So I'm going to do 21 days of working out. And you go do the 21 days and you stop. Well, it takes 90 days to break a bad habit. So because you did the 21 days of the good stuff, on day 23, you broke and start, because you never stopped doing the bad stuff for real. It take 90 days. Won't even take her for a date night, won't hold her at night, cheats, won't work, gamble, link addiction, 5011 evictions. Yeah, I want all that. So no, you don't want that part, right? But you want the resilience. You want the ability to talk about it. I talk about it. Not only do I talk about the cheating, the gambling addiction, that's all a part of my real life story, my real life truth. You have your own mess as well. We all have a mess. The difference is you're still hiding yours. The difference is you can't monetize yours. So it's not me saying you want a cheating husband, you want 9 children, you want 5011 evictions. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying you want is you want the ability to tell the truth while you're in the mess. You want the ability to be resilient where you can fall. You can have a gambling addiction, a cheating husband, and still keep going. That's what you want. You want the ability to be phenomenal. A lot of you guys want to minister, or you want to be a pastor. You want to preach, and you don't have the ability, right? Meanwhile, I don't even have to try. I cuss and all that. I'm so imperfect, but God still favors me. People still listen when I speak. I still encourage and minister to people, even when I'm not trying to. I've changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives from my content. You want to do content about positive things and nobody's watching the shit. So you have to put it in your mind that, oh, Peach McINTYRE is only making money because of drama. That's not true. I go to Sam's Club all the time and make thousands of dollars from videos. I go to Target and make hundreds of dollars worth of video. I cook some fried chicken and make money, ho. That's not true, but because you just don't want to accept the fact that I am who I say I am, phenomenal Peach. That's what you got to do. You got to tell yourself, I don't want her life. No, ho, you don't want my life. You want my qualities. Some of y'all do want to have children and you can't have children. I was just talking to a nurse in the hospital. She was like, you so blessed to have these many kids and you had them natural. And we've been going through IVF and I still can't get pregnant. You know how many people can't have children? Don't let these motherfuckers trick you. It's for my husband to tell me that when we had our 5th child, I was feeling ashamed because my parents, not my parents, my mama and them, because my daddy wasn't nowhere fucking around. They used to always shame me for being pregnant. My whole family, she pregnant again. Oh my God, she ain't got no car. She got this look how she got it. You know, like the time was never perfect to have a baby, right? So they always judging that. And my husband had to tell me, don't be ashamed. It's motherfuckers that can't have kids. Fuck them Peaches. Fuck them. And it's true. It's women on the internet that can't have no motherfucking kids. Or they have them and their kids deformed. It's not their fault. Or all their kids got autism. I only got one. You know, so people get envious of that. People get envious of the fact that I do have 9 kids. I do have one child with autism. And I still take my children out. I don't let shit stop me. You know, some people don't know how to do that. Some people don't know how to get up. And I used to be like that, but like I said, I learned a lot of lessons the hard way. And if I can learn it, you can learn it. It's all about a mindset. So you can either look at me and be envious and think, I hate that hoe and she don't deserve it. Or you could say, I admire her. I want to have that type of strength. I want to be relentless like Peach. I want to be phenomenal like Peach. I learned how to be phenomenal from E.T. Everything is learnable as long as you're teachable. But when you're jealous, you can't learn it. All right, that's fine. Let's say I don't have 9 delayed children, but let's say all 9 of my children were delayed. Guess what? 9 loved delayed children. Imagine having 9 normal children and none of them are loved. Imagine having 1 or 2. Imagine having none and not loving your motherfucking self to write something so cruel. And this is what I be talking about. I don't come for y'all. Y'all come for me. And when I go, Peaches is the bad guy. Oh, here go Peaches. It's always Peaches. It's always Peaches. When she reacts, how dare it's Peaches' fault? Always. But they start with her. Thank you. All of them abortions got them infertile, perhaps. You know? I'm just saying, so don't let nobody trick you. The whole purpose of me explaining that is don't let nobody trick you, and don't let hoes lie to you telling you they don't want your life. Yes, they do. They might not want your life, like, as far as the way it currently is, but bitch, it's qualities in you that motherfuckers wish they possess, and don't let them trick you into hating yourself. You are who you say you are, not who they say you are. People are envious of the smallest things, but they are envious because there's something in you they wish they were. I know. Who's the middle child? I'm the middle child. I'm the one that suffers with middle child syndrome, a mother wound. I grew up feeling unloved, a father wound, father abandonment issues. The biggest issue I'm struggling with right now is feeling like nobody ever chooses me. It was no difference than these bags. This bag situation when I got mad at this company. Like, I love their bags. I'm rocking their bags. I got everybody on the internet saying Kirky Erky getting these bags because of me. And then the moment a bitch mama say they want one of these bags and she say she not buying it, y'all send them to her for free. Meanwhile, I've been telling everybody to buy these bags and you motherfuckers don't choose me. That stems from me not being chosen in childhood. I know what's going on with my feelings. We literally talked about this in Wake Up with Peach. I was like, I feel like they didn't choose me and I deserved it. Like, I deserved it. It had nothing to do with, it does have something to do with them, but it has nothing to do with me being jealous that they were chosen. I was more so angry that I was overlooked by the company when I got y'all still skyrocketing, bitch. I can see when people buy these purses from my YouTube videos. And you gonna choose somebody else, motherfuckers? And then you gonna send me these little bags. This one cute, though. You gonna send me these little bags. Y'all know I like the big ones. Oh, okay. Y'all won't never get another penny from me. I haven't spent another dollar with this company. I still wear my bags. I like my bags. They still make good bags. I like their bags. But I will never spend another penny with them. Never. Ever again. You know, but that's how that felt. It's like I'm never chosen. My issue wasn't just my husband going to see his mama because his brother died. That wasn't my issue. My issue was you're running to these people instead of choosing me. It's stuff at home that you're neglecting. You've been neglecting me. You've been neglecting the kids. Then you start showing up for the kids. You're still not showing up for me as your wife, as a woman, like how a man is supposed to show up for a woman. But you can run to your mother's aid just because this whole crying. I've been crying, bitch. You know, like that was that angry feeling. And I still feel this same way. And it's like, for 19 years of this relationship, you have never really chosen me. I'm not never really. You have never chosen me. And I have always chosen you. I've chosen you over my mama. I've chosen you over my own dreams. I've chosen you always. And you're still not going to choose me, bitch. So that's where that rage comes from. So this is another emotion that I'm dealing with. And now I'm just doing the work. I don't go sit with a therapist. I just do it on my own. I journal. I read books about it. I watch videos about it. I process the emotions in my own way. And then once I figure it out, I'm going to teach other people how to process this real emotion as well. I'm not the only person who feels this way. I'm just one of the few that will talk about feeling this way out loud because, oh my God, society is going to judge you. They're going to say you're evil, you're this, you're that. But it's my true feelings. I don't mind. If you don't want to be judged, that's when you go to therapy. Them bitches judging you too. They just professionals, so they're not going to judge you in your face. They're going to wait till you go home and talk about your ass to their husband and shit, even though they supposed to respect client and doctor privileges and all that kind of stuff. Them hoes be on TikTok giving out scenarios. I had a patient come in, just because they ain't get a name and date of birth and age. Your protected health information was covered. But, bitch, you can kind of figure out who that was. Bitch, that sound like such and such, you know? That's what they do. I get it, Peach. We always put others before ourselves and no one never chooses us. Yeah, so the solution is this. Stop choosing other motherfuckers. You choose you. That's what I said. This time I'm gonna choose me. I'm not waiting on my mammy to choose me. I'm not waiting on my daddy to choose me. I'm not waiting on siblings to choose me. I'm not waiting on my motherfucking husband to choose me. I choose me. Now, what does choosing me look like? It's gonna look like different for everybody, depending on what you like, what your thing is. But that's all. That's a new emotion that I'm working on. I don't watch that. I don't even know who that is. Did he ever ask you to choose? No. I don't give a fuck though. I don't. Even though my husband has never came out of his mouth and said you have to choose, my mama asked me to choose, and I still chose him. He's putting me in situations where I had to choose, even without him saying you have to choose, and I chose him. He's seen it many times. The difference is, bitch, I'm asking you to choose. I'm telling you, yeah, you gotta choose, motherfucker. I don't gotta beat around the bush. I ain't finna sit back and know I want a bitch to choose me and just pretend like I don't. Bitch, choose me. Oh, you not gonna choose me? Well, fuck you, motherfucker. Now I'm finna play with you, bitch. I'm finna get you back. I feel neglected. I feel abused. I feel rejected. I feel angry. I feel vengeful. I'm gonna, process and just be honest. Women always put ourselves on the back burner, but that gets tired quick. So I feel you. Not all women. Some women been learned to choose themselves. My sister always choose herself. I ain't gonna say all my sisters because I don't know all them hoes, but I have two sisters. Them two hoes always choose them. Always. 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 I admire that quality in them. I used to think it was selfish. Like, y'all just some selfish bitches. Y'all so selfish and unforgiving. And then as I've gotten older and I experienced life, I realized that's the way it's supposed to be. You are important. You is important. You is kind, bitch. All right. Shout out my website, peachmcintyre.com. I must say I'm new here. You are beautiful and your skin is flawless. Thank you, Kayla. I told my husband that he and the kids can only have 95% of me. The rest of is only for me and God. Bitch, I ain't giving them 95 and giving me 5. What I want to do is I want to give me 100% first. If I'm at 100 and I give me 100, I can go ahead and give them 100% next. Because my cup is constantly being filled up. I'm not finna go and give these motherfuckers 95% and I only got 5% left. How I'm gonna run off that? And then I gotta wait for them to pour back into me. And if they don't, then all I still got is 5%. How I'm gonna get them 95% the next day? I ain't got it. Bitch, I ain't got it. I'm on E. Don't do that. I feel like that's the bad thing to do. And then to just go back to certain things that I used to do and wake up with peace that I stopped doing. I used to wake up every day at 5 a.m. I had that, well, really 4:30. I had that time with myself. Then I had my time with my group, which was just a group of women and one man. And we just poured into each other. So all of us were fulfilling. It was like a support group. And then after that, I got on and I was able to pour into my husband and pour into the kids. And I stopped doing those things. Thank you. All right. Shout out my website, though, peachmcintyre.com, if you want to make content. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, pour into yourself. And that's going to look different for everybody. For me, it's reading and journaling. And now it's just like I'm putting on clothes. There's a new thing that I'm doing, putting on lotion and stuff, putting on earrings. I've been buying myself accessories and things of that nature. And just affirming myself, letting me know, like, I'm that girl. You're a great mom. You're phenomenal. You this, you that. What is not doing any of those things you accuse him of? You are just using it as your storyline. If you want to believe that, Miss Sheila, believe it. But I live my life. I know what I'm doing. And it's the funny thing. When I was saying my husband wasn't cheating on me and y'all was saying he was, I was real deal arguing with y'all. My husband ain't motherfucking cheating on me. What made it so bad, the next day when I found the condom, the night before, I was on TikTok and they were saying my husband was cheating on me. He had the casino cheating on you. And I'm like, girl, no, he not. Y'all hoes some haters. I'm just like going to bed arguing. Bitch, you got me looking so motherfucking dumb out here, So it's like, I wouldn't sign up to hurt my own heart. But if that's what you have to believe for you to cope with my life, then baby, believe what you believe. I can't change that for you. I show y'all receipts and y'all still believe craziness. This lady, I just showed it on TikTok. This lady on Facebook literally said on my video of me taking my baby on the rise, she said, I still believe she only got one baby. Bitch, we done been in the NICU on live with the both of the babies. The both of the babies have been in the little thingies together. The isolate. Y'all still believe it's one baby. I can't make this up. And then somebody like, yeah, she could be editing and cap cut. So you can't believe it for them. You're not the crazy one, they are. Just let them have it. I started telling my story on YouTube too. I purchased some of your content. I look forward to purchasing a one-on-one in the near future. Thank you. Can I pay for the class for someone that want it to be a gift? Is that possible? Yes, you just need their email address. So you send them the ticket or you pay for it and then you just get them the information to log on. I admire you for your honesty. Thank you. Why are some of y'all so negative towards this woman? She puts out situations of her life. She chooses for us to know, respect it, or move the fuck on. She doesn't pretend to be perfect, but only human. Thank you, beautiful. It's just that they can't do it, so they can't fathom it. I'm telling you, people be going through worse and they won't admit it. How can this lady show up as her authentic self? I'm over here covering up black eyes. I'm over here sleeping on somebody's couch and pretending like I'm not. I'm over here homeless, taking baths at the Y. I'm over here in a shelter and nobody knows. My husband just had a baby on me and nobody knows. So they're going through similar situations and they can't be honest, so it kind of drives them nuts. People always trying to figure someone out, but lost about themselves. Let them have it. I love that you're so transparent. Thank you. It was hard being transparent. I ain't gonna say it was hard being transparent. It was hard staying transparent when I started on YouTube with the judgment. That was challenging. And it was hard to stay transparent with failure, right? So when you lose all your money and you broke, you don't want to let nobody know that. That's why I sold my car, which was a big regret. When I sold my white Infinity, I didn't want to have a class. I could have put the class on sale and not had to sell my car. But instead, I was like, I'm finna just sell my car so won't nobody know that I just, blew through all this money. I done lost $80,000. I lost $81,000 like 2 nights before I sold my white Infinity. And I was just like, that was the biggest loss I ever took in a night. But that was the dumbest shit ever because, when I got the money, I went right back to the casino and I gambled all that money in one day. And I was betting crazy. I'm talking about $2,000 blackjack hand, losing. $500 hit, losing it. Just lost it like this. So then I sell my car and I lose 100%. Well, I'll say not 100%. I lost like 93% of the money still. So it was just dumb, And it was the shame and me trying to not let nobody know. So there's been times where I didn't want to be transparent. It's hard to stay transparent when you're going through it. Even this eviction situation, it was challenging. I didn't come to the internet and share my eviction first. Them hoes did it first. They exposed it and they thought it was a kiki, but I decided to stand in it. Even to where I live at now. She live in a 3-bedroom. I never told anybody where I live at. My third day living where I live, they had my complex on the internet with my floor plan. She live in a 3-bed. I had never told anybody that. Even when they started making videos, I never said that. How y'all know that? I've never exposed that. So they found out anyway. So it's like you might as well just walk in your truth and make your money and then just fix it. Speak that again. That is so true. People always get on here speaking on her. They don't believe her in reverse. I wish I had the money to buy it. It's hard. I don't get taxes. Bitch, my class is $20. It's $19.48. If you ain't got nobody you can borrow $20 from, you need new friends. If you ain't got no way to make $20, you need to stop watching this video and go look up side hustle videos, bitch. $20. I know about 100 different ways I could get $20 right now. I done sold classes for $1 as well. I done had my classes on sale for $1.69, $1.89. You ain't buy it then $1. Maybe you didn't know me then. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, any other questions for me? Somebody close to you released that information. There's nobody close to me that released that. Who's close to me besides my husband? Think it was Wood? No. I ain't tell nobody where I moved at. I don't talk to nobody. I don't sit on the phone and chit-chat with anybody. People just get your IP address. People could see a picture of your tub. It could be a neighbor who already know who you are and you don't know them. Y'all got to remember, it's millions of people that follow me and it's just one me. So I don't know who people are. A bitch can come up and act like they want to hug me and stab me in my bed. I don't know who they are. How did they find out? I don't fucking know. It just happens. I just didn't address it. So when they did that with my address, it was all over TikTok. She moved to a 3-bedroom. I just didn't acknowledge it. I ignored it and just kept living my life. Now, when I got the eviction file, now it's in black and white. I can't ignore it. Well, I could have still ignored this. I chose to, okay, let's engage. Now I could show where I live at, bitch. It's beautiful over here. I could go do the videos I really want to make because I've been wanting to make a certain type of content and I couldn't. All right? What do you think about drop shipping? I wouldn't do it, but if that's something you want to do, Monique, go for it. That's stalker vibes. It happens. What advice would you give someone that on selling products? I wouldn't give them any. I don't teach business. I teach content creation, which is a business, but it's different. When is my next class? Wednesday. Shop my website, peachmcintyre.com. Let me show you my website again. Let me stay on track. I've been here for a long time. Let me text my husband and see if they're ready to go. Thank you. I ain't been doing music lately. Hold on. Let me pull up my text. I don't think he watching me still. He probably got busy. Thank you. I am growing. I grow every day. Just because you don't like the way I choose to grow, oh motherfucking well, ho, I ain't for you. My growth is for me, not for you. Y'all be wanting people to do, okay. Y'all be wanting people to do everything that you can't fucking do. Bitch, I ain't finna go live the life you want me to live, and you ain't even living the life you want to live, ho. I'm growing. It's just different. So you end up moving, or you in the same place. I go to eviction court on Friday, guys, November 14th. I only been watching you for 6 months. I didn't know about Peach or the Peach Patch. I'm gonna be for real. I'm just glad to be here now. I want to be a part of the game. I'll write something for you, boo. I don't know what you're trying to write. Thank you. What happened to making music and hanging out with JT? Were y'all going to collab? No. JT write her own music. So for me, I wanna make music, right? But because of the way my life is structured, I wanna be with my children. So my ultimate end goal is to buy me a farm in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Let me restate that. I'm going to buy me a farm in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. I've already been looking at land. I'm gonna live in a trailer on my farm as I work hard to build a house, built Gregory McKay, and a house in the back, my house in the front, and stuff like that, and get my cows, my chickens, my horse, etc. And then once I do that, I'm going to write music and write books. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to write music, books, plays, and movies. And I just want to be with my children. Versus if I become a superstar from music and I have to go travel and do tours, I don't want to do that. I don't even like motherfuckers. Like, I pop out every now and again, but bitch, I want to be with my kids. I like being a mom. I want to spend every day with my kids. The reason why I couldn't do that was because I was gambling, right? First, it was like, I can't spend the time with the kids because I'm hustling, making all this content in the beginning. So they had to go to school and daycare as I made all this money. Then when I start making the money, it's like, okay, we almost to this finish line. We almost to our goal. My gambling got out of control. Now I'm working just to make back what I just lost in gambling. Right now, I'm not gambling. I'm paying my bills on time. I'm getting myself out of debt and things of that nature, like restructuring my life. But my ultimate goal, I want to be with my kids. I like being a mom. I want to be on my farm. I want to be watching my kids do what the fuck they want to do, and I want to travel. I want to go to a new place every month that we've never been. I want to go to other countries and shit like that. My husband got to get his shit together if he going to stay with me, because I'm tired of not traveling abroad because he can't go because he ain't pay his motherfucking child support. Peach, the modular homes. I don't know. She probably saying are nice. I'll look at some modular homes. I call them trailers. But I don't want that. Like, I'll get one temporarily. I'm going to build me a motherfucking house. I'm going to have my dream home on the back of in the middle of my damn land. I see this shit all the time. I'm going to walk out down the street. I ain't going to drive. I'm going to walk out down the street. Like, where I'm at, it's a lot of ranches. Like, even at this light at the corner, all you see is horses and ranches, and that's the life I want. You see the $1 million homes on this side, and then across the street, you see the $1 million ranches. We go this way, you see nothing but ranches. Like, I'm exactly where I want to live. When we first came out here, the first time I came out here, I went to the mall. When I was going through all that stuff with my family last year, or maybe the year before last, I don't remember the exact date. Y'all remember better than me with that. But when I was going through all that, I had said I was going to stop going to Tampa. Everybody acting like they want to hurt me in Tampa. I'm not going to go to Tampa. But I needed to go to the mall. And this mall, we used to always pass going to Miami. I had never been over here. And this is the Sarasota area. I had never been to Sarasota a day in my life. And so we rode this way. I mean, I rode this way by myself. I was like, I'm going to go to this mall. Every time we come up, like, I want to go check out that mall. They got the signs on the interstate that tell you all the stores they got. And we'll never stop. He was like, man, we could just go to the mall in Tampa. We'll go to Tampa International. So when all of that stuff was going on, I came out here and I felt that peace. When I went to Target and the Target played music, I love going to Target. Man, this lady was talking about that yesterday. The Target made me so happy. They play music. It feel like you in a movie. It's like you get out your car and they got songs going, playing loud. This shit feel like a movie. So I felt that peace out here. I felt like this is where I need to be. And I had already been looking at relocation videos, and they were saying like, if you want to move from your hometown and you don't know where to go, you'll figure it out. Just start going places. You'll figure out, it's a feeling you're gonna get. And I got that feeling when I came out here. It was like, this is where I want to live. Then the next time we came out here, I brought McKay out here for his homecoming stuff when he had got his gold suit and all that. We came to the mall out here. And then another time we came out here, it was me, Wood, Choice, and Gregory. We went to Build the Bear and all that stuff. It was out here. Well, while we were in the mall, because I had still never been over this side. I just only get off the interstate. As soon as you get off the interstate, the mall and Target to the left-hand side. So I still had never been to Lakewood Ranch Park. So that day, Wood came with a book. They got these books in the mall talking about Lakewood Ranch, how it's been 30 years in the making building up this city. And he was like, Peaches, you seen this? And I was like, no, what's this? He was like, I don't know. He was like, it got some homes and stuff over here. You want to look? And he ended up driving us over here. And where I live at is exactly where I said I wanted to live. Like when we drove that way, I was just like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Ooh, I want to live over here. I want to live right here. I was like, and I didn't even know it was a 3-bedroom or nothing. I didn't apply or anything. I was like, I want to live right here. Oh my God, it's so nice. I could just walk the kids across the street to the park, just manifesting, right? And so we start driving, and then around the corner, you guys might remember the video because we posted it, but I got 7,000 YouTube videos. Around the corner from where I'm currently sitting, there are the big houses. Like every house got a lake, well, a pond in the front of the house, and then the house sit further. Got like the drive up driveway. They got horses. Like, oh my God, it's so nice. And every home is just like that. And I was like, I want a home like this. Like, oh my God, this is perfect. It's like a dream. And then we went to Slim Chicken. That was our first time ever eating at Slim Chicken. I made a video and we left. Well, in Wake Up with Peach, we were manifesting like what our life is going to look like, where we're going to live, where we buying these houses, all this stuff we want, what kind of parents we're going to be, what kind of people we're going to be, how much we're going to weigh, etc. And I told them I was moving to Lakewood Ranch. I put it on my vision board. We made digital vision boards and real ones. I'm getting this horse. I'm going to have an 8-bedroom house, blah, blah. I want twin babies. I was in class crying, saying I want to have another baby. I want twins, but my husband don't want no kid. Like everything I want, I got. I just got 2 twin boys, not girls. But anywho, I ended up applying for my kids to go to Lakewood Ranch Prep, and they got accepted. Mind you, I don't even live out here. I don't got nowhere to live out here. I don't know shit about this area. And then everything started happening at my house, where the CPS coming nonstop, and I'm like, I'm finna just move. I was like, I'm finna just move. My last house, I was getting evicted for non-payment of rent, but I wasn't getting evicted for non-payment of rent because I didn't have the money. I had made the decision that I'm just not gonna pay this motherfucker and leave. I'm just finna skip rent. They'll just put it on my credit report, but I don't give a fuck them, right? That was my plan with that house, because you can't break your lease unless you pay 2 months of the rent. But if you just move and all that stuff, they can't do nothing. They won't put the other 2 months on you. So that was my plan. Them bitches went and filed the eviction when I told them I moved. They went and filed the eviction after that. But anyways, it would make great investment to buy a house, and it's security and stable. We'll buy a house when we buy one, bitch. Y'all be killing me. Bitch, we can't go back in the past. But your comment wasn't really offensive. I'm just taking it personal because people be like, oh, you need to buy a house. You need to be about. You could have bought 10 houses by now. Girl, fuck y'all. I buy a house when I buy one. We gonna get a house eventually. In the meantime, the goal is just to keep a roof over our motherfucking head. Whether it's a hotel roof, a shelter roof, a Airbnb roof, apartment roof, don't matter. Let me tell him I don't care. When are you gonna fix your nose and teeth? Never, Anna. Anna, I actually like myself, baby. We gonna get rid of you. That girl say, when am I gonna fix my nose and my teeth? The self-hatred. Just because you don't like yourself don't mean I gotta not like myself. These are 2 of my most proudest attributes. To be 35 years old with 9 children and have all my teeth. All of them. I know it look like features one missing. No, it's just a gap. That is amazing. You know, it's a lot of women, especially black women, who are 35 and they don't have their real teeth. Now, these days, because everybody want to get veneers to fit a image, they don't got none of their real teeth. Imagine when y'all go broke and y'all can't take care of them veneers. What you gonna do? I have all my teeth. 9 kids. Some of y'all lost y'all teeth due to having kids. Some of y'all got periodontal disease, breath stink, gums bleeding. I don't have any of that. I love my teeth. When it comes to my nose, having a big nose is beautiful. It's sad we learn so young to hate ourselves. I told y'all growing up they called me Dr. Elephant. Doctor because I was smart. I just didn't know it because they kept calling me retarded and slow. And elephant because my nose was big. I've been picked on my whole life. My whole family, Dr. Elephant. Got a nose like an elephant. I got the biggest nose out of everybody. It's beautiful. Elephants have great memory and you don't fuck with elephants. That's what I learned. Doctors are smart and elephants are amazing. They have great memories. They remember who did them wrong and who did them right. I just talked to somebody recent. One day they had sent me some money to get my nails and stuff done, and now they're going through a rough patch in their lives. And they just sent it randomly. Like I didn't ask them for money. I wasn't even broke. They sent me a love offering, what Christians call a love offering. And I was, appreciative. They're monetized on social media because of me, but now they're going through a rough patch in their life, and it's time for me to return the favor. And they was like, no. They was like, the fact that you just even offered to return the favor is amazing. And I was like, I remember who did me right too. You do know that, right? I remember every motherfucker who wronged me, but every person who did me right, I remember them as well. When the opportunity presents themselves to do right by those who did right by me, you do know I do it, right? It's like Aunt Didi. I don't know if she's still in here, but Aunt Didi, she was, before I even hit 1,000 subscribers, that lady been following me, encouraging me in my comments. When my own mama wouldn't subscribe, sending me pajamas, sending me shit. When she said she wanted them Gucci shoes, I bought them and we sent them to her. When she told me that she was disappointed that I went broke and I ain't buy a house and all that, I ain't want to hear that shit. I was mad like, bitch, fuck you. I stopped responding, but she was absolutely right. I shoulda, coulda. I shoulda, coulda. I had the opportunity and I fumbled it. She was absolutely right. I didn't want to hear it at the time, but she was absolutely right. I had to get over that and deal with myself. But I remember who did right by me. I ain't forgot. That's what elephants are. So I took it and made it a positive. I like my nose and I like my teeth. Those are two of my favorite body parts. I built this self-esteem. A lot of you guys, instead of building the self-esteem with what you have now, you can't wait to get a new body. You do know when you get a new body, your self-esteem still going to be low. That's why the girls that get their body done, their teeth done, they keep going back. They on their 3rd round, their 6th round. The doctor telling them, I'm not touching you no more. Now they're going out the country. They're trying to find another doctor. You're never going to be happy with yourself until you start working on your inner self. You can change the outer image all you want. I keep telling y'all that. Outer image don't matter. Inner image is the most important. Now, it's nice when it match. I had a peach patch tell me that. It was like, Peaches, I know you don't care about outer image. And y'all know that's because my mom is narcissistic. My mom loves outer image. My mama like for everything to look perfect. In the inside, bitch, we fucked up. We going through everything. But we don't look like what we going through. That's where I come from, right? A lot of y'all just like that. No matter what, me and my kids gonna look. Bitch, y'all going through hell. Your kid hate you and they hate themselves. You won't deal with the problem. Instead, you hide the problem. You mask the problem. That's what narcissistic people do. I learned I don't like this. I want to look like what I'm going through. But at times, somebody was like, okay, Peaches, now that you're healed, you happy, you working on this. What about if they match? That makes sense. Occasionally, it's nice when they match. Occasionally, it looks nice when you look nice and your life is nice. But there's also nothing wrong with you looking like yourself. Your natural hair on your head, just like it come, your spirit is what's nice. Your spirit is matching, So women do that to me all the time, black women. My daughter just had her first experience with a black girl at school. A black girl at school called my daughter ugly. I'm going to do a video about it. Gorgeous came home. She said, Mom, am I ugly? And I was like, what? No, you're not ugly. You're beautiful. Your name is Gorgeous. Do you know what gorgeous means? And I started explaining that to her. And she was like, such and such called her ugly. And I said, who is such and such? She was like, this girl in my class, blah, blah, blah. And I said, what color is she? And she said, she's a black girl. She's a dark-skinned black girl. And then I had to explain to my daughter that, unfortunately, based on my own life experiences, black women have been those who treated me the worst my whole life. They're jealous of other black girls. That's what they do. Please know who you are, Gorgeous. And I started talking to her about it and just giving her some examples. And then her dad came by And I was like, you think Gorgeous ugly? He was like, what? Hell nah, my daughter ain't ugly. I said, well, girl, and I asked him that like that in front of her. And I said, a girl at school, a little black girl at school, called her ugly. And he was like, oh, I want to see her. You ain't ugly. And, he went to talking to her as well. And by the time we finished talking to her, she was, happy and believed that she was beautiful. And this was before her dance. That little girl wasn't at the dance. McINTYRE talking about, I'm happy she wasn't because you would try to fight a kid. I said, I wouldn't try to fight a kid. He was like, Mom, I know you would have tried to fight her and her dad. I said, I wouldn't have tried to fight her, but I probably would have had a little conversation. Like, bitch, don't be calling my daughter ugly. That's what I would have did. I ain't gonna lie. So it's probably nothing but God, she wasn't there. But I ain't that mature. I'm mature, but her daddy ugly too. I would have been going out. But anywho, unfortunately, oh, he almost hit her. He was playing hating because you looked so good. Um, Unfortunately for me, my negative experiences are with black girls. And I know that's going to be my daughter's experience. Even on social media, my negative experiences are with black women. And people like to say, no, that's because the people that watch you are black women. Nope. My demographics are diverse. Even when it comes to my classes, remember, white women were taking my classes, even especially on Facebook. White women, black women caught on late. They said I was a scammer and I'm lying and this is fraud. White families learned from me first. Sky's World, shout out to Sky, was my first student to ever pay me for a one-on-one. She really paid for my group class. She was the only person that paid me. I still showed up. But my experiences have been, unfortunately, with black women. If you look at my comments, that's all you see. Black women, you know? The other child has absolutely low self-esteem, and your daughter is absolutely gorgeous, just like her name. Thank you. Black women pick each other apart way more than other women do. I agree. So I had to explain. Unfortunately, I had to have that conversation with her at 7 years old and let her know, like, you're going to go through this even more. I like being around white folk. That don't bother me. I be talking about, oh, you live in a white neighborhood, my kids don't get bullied at school. Oh, I bet the kids at school be bullying your kids, all the stuff you putting on the internet. No, they don't. They family go through the same thing behind closed doors. It be the black kids that are bullies. My mama was my first bully. She's black. I didn't have a positive experience with black women. Barbie is my most positive experience with the black woman I have ever had in my life. I tell her that all the time. When we had went to the store recent, I was like, she was explaining how she loves black women. She has a bunch of sisters. I think it's 6 sisters. 6 of them, and they all black women, and they're very close. Her family they have a beautiful sister dynamic. I just admired. I'd be in awe when all 6 of them together. I was just like, wow, just seeing their closeness and how they treat each other. I ain't grow up like that. They had the same daddy though, so that plays a difference. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I would rather have all my kids with the same daddy if possible, because the dynamics are different. When you have kids with different dads, this one going to this daddy house, this one going to this daddy house, this one going to this grandma house, this one going to the cousin house. The kids are separated. So they're already having separate life experiences when they go to school and stuff like that. But now, because the family dynamics is so complex, I'm going to say fucked up, it's so different. It's unfortunate. That's why I feel like men should not go have all these kids with different women. I don't care how much money you got. You creating a lot of brokenness and hatred. And then you got to think about how what the moms are telling the children. The moms are all telling the children different things. So, unfortunately, the children not going to feel equal. The children not going to love each other unconditionally. It's in their nature to do this. It was in my nature to love my siblings. But because of the poison from the moms and the other family members, we can't. We can't. Versus children who typically grow up in the same households, have the same parents, are always together, having most of the same experiences, is different. All right? I grew up with all boy cousins and have more guy friends than women. It's the cattiness and messiness for me. Yeah, unfortunately. That's our problem with black people in general. Men and women, we have been taught self-hate, and it is because we don't love ourselves, and then we project the hate onto our own kind. Yeah. So, and also from my experience, like I always told you guys, my kids have been going to predominantly white schools their whole entire life, especially Gregory McKay, because I know that environment is important. predominantly white schools, they don't give a fuck about Jordans, Nikes. If they do get Nikes, they be from rack room shoes. Like, they don't give a fuck. They go to school in pajamas. They just be comfortable. They go to school in Walmart shoes. They don't get bullied for shoes. They don't get bullied for, their parents go through divorce. Versus where I come from in the ghetto, you get picked on for all that kind of stuff. So when people make a video, oh, kids are getting picked on, no the fuck they not. This real life. My kid's not in that type of environment where you so hurt, because y'all know that's all that is. Where you're bullying other people, it's really because you don't like yourself. You going through your own shit and you're deflecting. That's all that is. Facts. They don't care about the poverty mindset and being bullied for what the parents do or don't buy up. So I get bullied online, even back, especially back when I had money. My husband is narcissistic, in my opinion. I call him a narcissist, just like my mama. Would care about outer image. I always say how you look nice. He care about outer image. If you look at my husband, all the stuff I say, you don't believe it's true. He looks so nice. He looks so sweet. He dressed so well. He's always so clean. I don't care about outer image. I care about inner image. I'm going to treat my husband and kids the best. I'm going to take care of what's in this household better than anything outside of this household. We going to be good. He complete opposite. He treat me the worst, you know? So completely different. That's what narcissistic people do. They care more about outer image. Like my husband said, not to buy gorgeous them $5 and one shoes like many other black women did. And I bought them anyways. Gorgeous. When I got home, I had 3 pair of shoes. Excuse me. The shoes she picked to wear was the pink shoes, the pink and ones that was $5. Oh my God, I love this. My favorite color. I'm sure I don't care about that. But that's what they do. It's a cover up to mask their own insecurities. Thank you. My daughter, white schools and teachers loved her. Yeah. So for me, I learned that young. I get it. We want our partner to give us what we give them. Of course. They treat strangers better than they do the ones closest to them. Yep. That's what narcissistic people do. They take care of the outside better than the inside because they don't want to break the image. The inside know the truth. I teach my children this. What goes on in this house, you could tell everybody, because if it was inappropriate, it should have never went on in the house. All that, what goes on in this house, stays in this house. Y'all do know that's abuse. What goes on in this house, stay in this house. What you telling me to keep in this house is bad. The stuff you telling me not to tell nobody is bad. Bitch, you abusing me. Look how that lady just beat that little black boy with an extension cord. Hit him over 1,000 times. Beat him to death. She 29, he 14. She had him young teen mom. Know how many times that boy probably had been abused? And then the stepdaddy there watching. Her other kids watching. I said I would love to know if the other kids are his kids from her. So much trauma. So much trauma to unpack. So much trauma, you know? So it's like, that stuff, you don't teach your children that. You teach your children what goes on in this house. You can tell anybody. Because if it had no business being out the house, it shouldn't have went on in the house. Even when it come to my kids speaking with CPS, I told the CPS worker that. Oh, I teach my kids not to lie to y'all. We not scared of y'all. Anything that's going on in here that shouldn't have went on, it shouldn't have went on. Teaching your kids that it's abuse. Now your uncle doing stuff to you, your daddy doing stuff to you, you can't tell. Even as an adult, the girl Ashley that I got in a fight with, that was one of the conversations we had about what her daddy did to her and how she wouldn't tell nobody. She didn't want to tell because it's going to bring the family shame. Bitch, you walk around with shame and he is not ashamed. That's dumb. You protecting people who hurt you to not bring the family shame. Stuff like that is silly to me. I would never do that. Now you still got to keep up an image. That's silly to me. I don't want to teach my children that. Even if you going through it, like, okay, I'm going through things in my life. I'm going through things with my husband and I stay. But I don't mind having a conversation about that. And I know why I stay. The childhood trauma. He would do it to someone else if you don't tell. They always do. And they don't tell and the family still let them come around. Look at what my mama say her daddy did to her. My mama still talk to her daddy. My mama daddy called her like, that's why I said a part of me can't even get mad at this lady calling me a liar continuously, because my mama daddy called her a liar. So you said this is what your daddy did to you when you became an adult, and then your daddy called you a liar, your sister called you a liar, and so now that I'm grown and I'm telling what happened to me, I'm a liar. So you're just repeating the steps. You didn't get an apology. You didn't get acknowledgement. You didn't get change. You still talk to your daddy. She had the ability to kill him. I would have killed him. I kept saying, pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug. Her daddy was in a coma, and I think they asked her to pull the plug, or she could have. I don't even know if it got to that point, but she would have been the one to make the decision to pull the plug or not. And she was saying how she wouldn't pull the plug. Bitch, I kept saying, pull the plug, mama, pull the plug. That's dumb. And I know y'all gonna get biblical and be like, oh, you supposed to give mercy, fuck that. Bitch, I'm getting even. I'm getting even. Then you still take your grandkids around them. You still go around them. You still ask them for money. You know, so I understand why you feel that way. But nope. Change. Chain breaker. We not doing that no more. Yeah, that's what I would have did. I told her that. Pull the plug. Family love to protect these pedophiles. They do. I got a family member. He's married into the family. And I done told this story several times. He's the family pedophile. His own daughter say what he did to her. Y'all still let this man come to parties with children. Y'all still hang out with this man. Y'all still give him respect and get drunk with him. You know not to play with me. And I always think about McKay said Murley House was not a safe place. I said, what? He said it was not safe. That was one of the most dangerous places. All these people over there and they doing drugs and they getting drunk and y'all got the kids just running around, you know. And I asked him, you know, did things happen to you? Did anybody do stuff to you, you know, at Murley House? Because that is an alarming thing for your child to say. This was not a safe place. And then he started telling me about certain experiences, even with his siblings and his cousins and himself, you know. And it's like, wow. They weren't horrible, but they could have been. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even, at that time, I'm not even woke. I'm just thinking this is normal. I came over here. This is how it's always been. We always drop children off at Murley House. Everybody always hang at Murley House. Everybody always get drunk, dance. This is how things have always been. I wasn't looking at that time. I wasn't woke. I wasn't looking at it like this isn't a safe place for children. I wasn't looking at that, you know. So you rather get evening instead of leaving. You do know men love women who don't love themselves. Yes, I know that, Kenyatta. And at the current moment, yes, I feel like I am leaving my husband. I'm leaving him while I'm with him currently. I feel like leaving him has been one of the most challenging things for me, because I feel like, oh, this is all I got. This is the only person that loved me. This is all I got. Gradually, I'm starting to wake up and realize this ain't worth keeping. This ain't love. This ain't this, you know. And it's complex because we have children, but I'm still going to get my lick back. I'm still going to get my lick back. So, yes, I do feel like that. I do have a jealous spirit. I won't lie. I've been jealous. I always tell y'all that. I've been jealous. Of course. I was jealous. I did that whole video when I told my sister, she's like, you jealous? Of course I was jealous of you. Everybody loved you. You got the shoes. You got the clothes. You got to keep your jewelry. You got your hair done all the time. Of course I was jealous. That's one thing that middle children suffer with. We feel overlooked. We feel like, why were we even born? So just think, and I talked about this several times, just think about it from my perspective, right? The way my mind was working. And this is why it's important to explain to your children. If you don't explain to children, they will come up with their own explanations, and then you won't be able to change them. So I'm thinking my mama already has a daughter that everybody loves. She's the firstborn daughter, the first grandchild, first child. Everybody loves her. Then it's me, the second daughter with the ain't shit daddy. Everybody hates him. My mama hate him. Tell me all the time how he ain't shit. He don't pay child support. He's nothing. I internalized that. The third thing is my brother. My brother is the firstborn son, the first boy. He's his dad, first child in general. So he got his own daddy. His daddy got money. His daddy do so much. You even hear my mama talk about these things still. That's how I was taught. That's how it was talked about growing up. It ain't like all y'all got an ain't shit daddy. It's Peaches got the ain't shit daddy. Your daddy don't never come get you. Everybody saying Drill gone with her people, Elk gone with his people. I'm stuck with your retarded ass. And then when they're saying they didn't have these same experiences as me, we weren't even always together. We lived totally different lives. We went to different places. You gone to Auntie Nene house. You gone to Grandma Johnny Man house. You gone to your daddy house. You gone to your grandma on your daddy's side house with cousin Nunu. All y'all got the same family. Meanwhile, Elk was going to his grandma house. He going to his daddy house. He could go to Auntie Nene house. Auntie Nene said, I can't come. She don't like me. I'm the only one can't come. My mouth. Because I tell the truth. They over there doing inappropriate things I would probably tell. So she just not going to let me come and let the inappropriate things happen. You know? So I'm going to my grandma Merle house. When I'm saying I'm at Merle house for weeks, and my mama said, that's a lie. Okay. I'll even appease you and say for days. And my mama is like, you're not bringing me no food. You're not coming to see me at all. You're not answering your phone. My grandma Merle don't got no food stamps. We're drinking water, eating sugar bread, pancakes with peanut butter on top. It ain't no syrup. We lucky if it's jelly. We ain't got nothing in here. Maybe if we get lucky, some pig feet. Ooh, I pray Merle can come up with some money for some pig feet. And to say that's not true when that's the life I live is insane. But that's what they do. And they say they were great parents. And I tell y'all, what I've learned through my life experience, getting older and experiencing life, the mothers like mine of the 80s and 90s and early 2000s that did not raise their own children, they dropped them off at grandma's house, auntie house. How my grandma Merle watching your friend who she never met kids. That's how they dropped off kids. Y'all know that. My grandma Merle would watch anybody, baby. Here go your friend that my grandma ain't never met, baby, at my grandma Merle house with no food, no clothes, no money. Oh, you ain't got to pay her, just drop off. That was how it was back then. Then when it's time for them to raise their grandkids, they want, I raised my kids, but you ain't raised shit, ho. You ain't raised shit, especially during the core years from age 0 to 8. The most important years of your child's development is age 0 to 8. For you, those of you who like, my kid hate me, I done changed, I done gave up crack, I done stopped selling dope. Bitch, you did that when she was 16, when she was 34 years old, ho. During her core development, when she was learning who she is and supposed to feel like I'm loved and cared for, protected, you neglected that. That feeling isn't there. So now she has to build this feeling, or they have to build these feelings themselves. Research shows this. There's books about it. Pick up a book. Read, bitch. And instead of you helping the child with that, you rather say, that's a lie. That's a lie. Why would I apologize for a lie? And then when you give a half-ass apology because you feel like you just want to pacify people because they're starting to see you. Narcissists can't wait. Narcissists hate to be seen. They're starting to see that you're flawed, so I'm going to just give them this apology. I'm still not going to apologize to that motherfucker, though, because why would I apologize for a lie? Instead, I'm going to say, well, maybe I could have done better as a parent. So I apologize to my kids. Not I apologize to Peaches for doing this, and this. Not that I acknowledge Peaches, even if I don't remember, because I was getting drunk, I was snorting powder, I was smoking weed, I was fucking out of one pants leg, dealing with my own trauma, trying to take control of my body, deal with what my daddy had done to me. Instead, I'm going to continue to tell you that you a lie, but I'm going to give this pacifying ass apology to shut up the internet, not you though, ho, because I ain't really sorry, fuck you, bitch, you know? So that's why, and this is why I say you explain to children so they don't have to jump to conclusions. I'll give you guys an example. I was in the car with my kids, and I say I've always fed y'all. Y'all have never been hungry. When people were saying my kids were malnutrition and all this stuff, right? And McINTYRE was like, that's not true. And I said, what's not true? He said, you don't always feed us. There's been plenty of times you didn't feed us. I said, well, when, McINTYRE? He was like, look at the other night. You didn't even cook dinner. We had to go down there and make our own food and eat raviolis and chicken noodle soup. Nobody cooked. You said you were going to fry chicken. Imagine if we wouldn't have had that conversation. I had to explain. I said, okay, you're absolutely correct, McINTYRE, but what I'm stating is I have never not fed y'all in a sense where you guys don't have any food to eat and you're going to bed hungry. But you're absolutely correct. I did not feed you. I didn't cook for you that night. So you're absolutely correct. So let me say it like this. There's never been a time where I allowed you all to go to bed hungry. There has been a time where it's been every man for themselves, and you go eat food from out of the pantry, the deep freezer, or the refrigerator. So that is true, So I had to explain it a different way. He was absolutely correct. Based on what I stated, there have been times where I didn't feed them. I didn't go make the food. I didn't cook it. I didn't even microwave the motherfucker for them. So it's like I just had to explain it in a different way and state it in a different way so it would make sense to both of us. That's why it's important for you guys to explain to children, telling your children, because I said so, because I'm the parent, or that's a lie. It's not acceptable. It should be unacceptable. To a grown adult, you don't have to explain shit to them. No is a final answer. But to your children, especially while they are children, it is very important to explain. Even when my daughter come, Mom, well, why did Dad do such and such? I have to explain that to her. I'm not going to tell you, well, you'll figure it out when you get grown, baby. Why she got to figure it out when she get grown, when she can have this wisdom now? When she can understand now, she's seeing it now. She can understand the dynamics. She can understand how I feel about my own self-worth and why I tolerate it so much. I can explain this to her now. So if she ever has to deal with these emotions, like when she said, am I ugly? The girl at school called her ugly, and we had to talk about that. We're ready to engage in these kind of conversations. And this is why Peaches will forever be my favorite person. She do no wrong in my eyes because she speaks wrong. I do wrong. But when I do wrong, it's intentional. I know what I'm doing. Now, I ain't going to say always intentional, because there's been times with my children where I've done things wrong and I've had to apologize. And it wasn't intentional. It was just me doing what I was taught, how I was taught. And I had to start doing intentional parenting. So now most of the times when I do stuff, it's intentional. If I'm mean to somebody, I did it intentionally. When I'm trying to hurt somebody, I'm intentionally trying to hurt them. I'm choosing my words carefully to get my objective done. I'm a very intentional person now. But there have been times where I've been wrong, and it was usually wrong on purpose these days. I took a nap and he's still on here, make that money, Peach. It's not about making money. Right now, we're just talking about purpose, all right? Any questions for me, guys? Shout my website, though, peachmcintyre.com. Girl, we don't care. Talk about your business, not others. All of it is my business. This is what y'all fail to realize. When y'all be like, talk about your business, not other people's business. Like, basically, Peaches, tell your story, but don't mention what your mom did to you. Don't mention how your siblings grew up compared to you. Don't mention what happened to your grandma and them, although all of that affected who you are. What happened to your mom affected you because it affected how she parented you. What happened to your grandmother affected you because it affected how she parented your mom, which affected how your mama parented your mama parented you. What affected your great grandmother affected you because it affected how your it all affects you. What happened to your dad affected you. That's why I talk about my husband and his daddy, them family dynamics. It's not just to leave. It's not just to bash them. I always tell y'all that. Y'all like, oh, you should just bash him. No. Now, there's times when I will bash purposefully, intentionally, but that's not the goal. The goal was to explain to my husband and to y'all, hey, Wood, we're failing our kids. You're doing me exactly how your daddy did your mom. You're doing your kids how your mom and dad did you. I'm over here doing the same shit our parents did to us. We're both broken. We're fucking up. Do you see this? Because he didn't see. It's just like, it's life is normal. A lot of y'all make the same mistakes. I ain't gonna say mistakes, the same poor decisions as your family members, because that's the example that you had. You have to look at how those dynamics affected you. My brother and sister having different daddies from me, all three of us having different dads, that's important because we all had different experiences because of that. I didn't go to my grandma's house and get a bunch of hugs and kisses. I wasn't the only child. My grandma went buying me computers. My grandma bought me one bike that my daddy presented to me. And my mama said, and what tainted the gift was my mama saying that, your daddy ain't buy that bike. His mama bought that bike. Your grandma bought that bike. All his ass did was bring that bike over here. That bitch ain't got no motherfucking money. It's a picture of me, my daddy, and my brother Pierre with this bike. I still got the picture. My mama might have a picture too. She might still have it. But that picture right there, even though my daddy bought me the gift, my mama was saying he ain't buy me shit because his mama bought it. But what I've learned now that I have a husband, bitch, even if your daddy mama do it or your daddy wife do it, it's still from your daddy, bitch. The blessing is attached to him because of them. You do understand that, right? If your daddy wasn't my husband, bitch, you wouldn't have got it. If that wasn't your daddy mama, bitch, you wouldn't have got it. You do understand that, right? If my daddy mama wasn't my daddy mama, bitch, I wouldn't have got the bike. The gift was still from my daddy. It was attached from his mama. It was still his gift, bitch. So a lot of parents will do those kind of things. So now you like, well, the bitch still ain't do nothing for me. Like, you starting to, this is how mamas manipulate their kids. I didn't understand that then. At this age, I'm like 9 years old. I'm happy I got a fucking bike. This pink bike that I wanted. He got me the bike. My mama mad. He ain't buy that motherfucking bike. You know, so a lot of y'all do that right now to y'all kids. He ain't buy that motherfucking car, that ragged ass car. My husband, baby mama, when we, but really, y'all know, but when we bought his son a car, I didn't go. I gave the money. We went and looked. I gave the money. I even told my husband he can go with his baby mama. I'm just gonna fall back. I don't care about that. Like, go, go be a dad. Go. And him and his son went together. And he said his son picked out that car. But then after we bought the car, it's a ragged ass car. And he can't drive that ragged ass car. And the car need this and the car need that. That car's so raggedy. Then you sell the car and go buy him another car with the money from selling the car? Huh? So it's like stuff like that. That's what mamas do. Some mamas are hateful like that. My husband's son recently was live on TikTok, and it was a video clip. Everybody kept tagging me in where he basically was like, he don't give a fuck about me and his daddy. And I said, his feelings are valid. He's right to feel that way. I'm not upset about him saying that. But it's gonna come a time in his life where he grows up and he's gonna have children of his own, and he's gonna start to see things differently. Peach, I can't believe how much of a strong woman, mother, and wife you are. You inspire me so much. Thank you. I'm trying to understand why y'all grown woman questioning a minor dating. Because they just want to say something. That would make their whole day. Just because my son isn't a thug, my son ain't out here cussing. I'll tell you this, when it comes to all my kids, I would love for all my kids to get married and have a family biologically, a husband and a wife, right? But no matter what happens with my children, I'm going to love my children irregardless. It would never be one of those situations like my grandma Johnny made with my uncle. I got a gay uncle. I actually had two gay uncles, but one of them got married. They got delivered and got married and got children. But my other uncle that's still gay, growing up, my grandma used to throw his makeup. She was so into the church. She didn't love her kid because she loved God so much. She would throw his makeup in the garbage. She'd be like, I ain't raising no faggots. It's not going on in my house. Just crazy, right? And she would throw my uncle stuff in the garbage, and I would go in the garbage can. My uncle would be crying, just breaking him down. I would go in the garbage can and get all my uncle's stuff out the garbage can. When that hoe leave for work, I would give him all his stuff back. Fuck you, bitch. That's your child. I understand loving God. I'm all for loving God, but that's your child. How you fuck other people's husbands? You gonna do that to your child, bitch? So, with me, I wouldn't give a fuck what the fuck my kids was, bitch. I'ma love my kids, regardless. All of them. All 9 of them. I have a child with autism. I love him, bitch, and his teddy bear hoe. I'ma love them all, no matter what. Now, do I think my son is gay? No. I think he's a respectable black boy. He talks proper. And that bothers them. Y'all got little thugs and little hoodlums. Guess what? When your kids go to prison, bitch, they gonna be gay. Yeah, your little thug, when he in prison, when your little thug ass son in prison, oh, he gay up in that motherfucker. Why y'all be doing that? Every time y'all see, this what I hate about the black women from poverty. Anytime y'all see a black child that's not acting like a black male child, that's not acting like a motherfucking thug, not out here fucking all these different women because they have no guidance. Me and my husband literally talked about this yesterday in the car. Y'all know we drove to Orlando. It was like a 3-hour drive because of traffic. So we was talking the whole ride. But previously, we had this kind of conversation. So y'all know, man, I don't know if y'all seen the thing that just happened. This black doctor killed his ex-wife. I'm sorry, not his ex-wife. He killed his own self. He was a black cardiologist. It just came out the other day. Some of y'all may have seen the story. It's going viral on Facebook. A black cardiologist just killed himself in front of his ex-wife, their kids, and her mom. He held them hostage and then committed, self-harm. And it was because he was supposed to pay child support. He owed $15,000 in back pay, allegedly, according to the story that we saw, and $1,900 a month for child support, and it broke him. And Wood was like, that's why you can't just be throwing niggas on child support. Now, y'all know I believe in child support. If a man not doing right by you and your kids, he's not helping, put him on child support. Now, what would make a man snap like that? And I feel like it's because they don't have real men in their corner letting them know that ain't shit. Child support is petty. I always tell my husband that, bitch, you gamble that. That little bit of ass money you gotta pay them hoes, you gamble that. I don't give a fuck. Child support don't take 100% of nobody income. I wouldn't give a fuck if your child support was $20,000 a month. That means you can afford it. Your income is that high, bitch. You shop that. You trick that off to the celebrities out there. Y'all out there crying about that. That's crazy. To take yourself out, it's because you don't have no. I had a phone call, y'all. It's because you don't got no real man in your corner letting you know that it's petty. So I said to my husband, I said, who gonna be the solution to tell men to be more responsible? I told McKay a long time ago. Me and Wood had got into it about this. Because Wood was like, if you see a fine girl and you want to mess with her, just mess with her. I told my son, no, you never do that. Before you sleep with any woman, you ask yourself, would you like to have kids with her? Because you're a man. Once you impregnate a woman, whether the condom busts, the condom slip off, she's a gripper and pull it off, whatever happens, no matter what happens, right? If that girl get pregnant, the ball is in her court. She chooses if she wants to keep that child or not. You have no control over it. Look at the boy who parents was a doctor from Tampa. That boy gave that girl a pill to make her abort the baby, and he's sitting in fucking jail, prison right now for that. Men only have a choice before, so be proactive, not reactive. If you don't like that motherfucker and you don't think you want her to be your baby mama, don't sleep with that hoe. Don't listen to my husband, your daddy. Talking about if you like a girl, you can sleep with her, use a condom. No, the fuck you don't. What you're gonna do, you're gonna think. If I can't see myself having a baby with this girl, having to deal with this bitch for the rest of my life, not no 18 years, for the rest of my life, and paying child support, hello, then I'm not gonna motherfucking do it. Don't do it. That's number one. Number two, I know you have a problem with me sitting out here in a public setting cussing and fussing on my live at Starbucks. All right, number two, you could be proactive and get a vasectomy. I done had that conversation with my son. You claim you don't want no kids. What you gonna do to protect yourself? Condoms bust. Girls can refuse an abortion. They can refuse a plan B. They can lie and say they're on birth control. So what you have to do as a man is you have to be proactive. If I don't want no kids with this hoe, let me just not sleep with this hoe. If I don't want to pay child support for 18 years of my life, he literally just came and stood in my face and said, bitch, we in public. If you don't like it, do what you just did. Take your ass inside or take your ass home. Because the police ain't going to kick me out for cussing in public. I bought a drink. I can go buy another one. I've been here too long. Let me go get another drink. I got money. All right, so anyways, back to the subject at hand. As women, y'all should be having these kind of conversations with your sons because the men failed you. And my husband was like, nobody talked to me that way. My husband had his first baby, his oldest daughter, as a kid. He always said that little girl wasn't his. He never slept with her mama because he's a compulsive fucking liar. And I tell him that you a compulsive fucking liar. And he ain't found out officially that was his daughter until she was 12 years old. Deal with it. Not me, bitch. I do right by my motherfucking kids. I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's your doing. So when we was talking about it in the car, because he was like, women don't be understanding what child support do to a man. Bitch, $1,900 a month. Bitch, that's petty. That's cheaper than motherfucking rent. That's petty. Obviously, he got the income. You gonna take yourself out and cause trauma to this lady and these kids because a $1,900 child support, $15,000 in back pay. I would have paid that shit in one whop and wiped my ass, bitch. I wipe my ass with this. That's petty, bitch. I gamble that in the casino, bitch. You know, that's the way my mind works. He like, Peaches, I keep telling you, everybody don't think like you. I say, well, when is somebody gonna come make somebody think like me? Who's gonna go do it? And then even let's say she betrayed him. Let's say he's so angry and enraged. Hypothetically, I don't know what happened. But let's say it's the fact that he loved this lady. They promised that they would be together forever. And she cheated on him and he got a divorce because she cheated on him or she left him for another man. And now the judge is saying even though she betrayed him, cheated on him, left him, and is with another man, he got to pay $1,900 and he's enraged and want revenge. Because I be wanting revenge on people too. You going to be that motherfucking weak to take revenge that way? That ain't how you get revenge. Guess what? She still going to fuck the other nigga after a couple months of crying. She might have went and laid on that nigga chest and cried that night. Bitch, that's dumb. So you have to change the way that you think, but you got to have somebody to make you change the way you think. Because where my husband come from, all them niggas do is complain about child support. His brother, he got a brother that was doing so well in his life. And then he got 2 girls pregnant at the same time. He got a black girl pregnant and a white girl pregnant. The bitch was lying about being Puerto Rican. I kept telling him that girl is That's a white girl. That girl is not Puerto Rican. He's talking about she is Puerto Rican. She got a Puerto Rican flag. I'm like, that girl is white. That ain't no Puerto Rican. But anywho, ain't nothing wrong with having babies with white girls, but don't let no white girl lie and tell you she Puerto Rican. It wasn't until after he got her pregnant and went around the family, he found out the bitch was white, like I said. But anywho, neither here nor there. He got both of them. My phone overheated. I know they thought, she got kicked out. My phone overheated. I know they thought, she got kicked off alive. She got kicked off alive. No, my phone overheated. I didn't even realize it was so hot right there. But anywho, back to what I was saying. So the black girl ended up putting him on child support, and he got to pay her like $800 a month. $800 a month ain't nothing but $200 a week. Do you know what this dumb bitch did? He quit his job so he wouldn't have to pay child support. They do that. They quit their job. You're that dumb. Now it's been like shit. I think like 9 years. 9 years. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? And now you ain't got no license. You ain't got no car. You ain't got nothing because you want to be a damn dummy and quit your job so you don't got to pay child support. That's silly. But where we come from, remember, guys, we come from poverty. That's their mindset. I would rather quit my job than to pay this whole $200 a week. Mind you, you probably make $800 a week. Bitch, get that whole them funky ass $200 a week and go on about your fucking life. Get you a better job. Start you a new business. I feel like when you get rejected, it's God telling you to go harder. I have a Facebook friend. I'm going to make a post about this because I didn't say nothing that night. I said it out loud. I didn't make a post. But she was like complaining about she got 6 kids and they cut off her food stamps. Why they keep denying her food stamps and she got 6 kids? How she supposed to feed her kids? Obviously, your income is too high. You don't need it. And if you still feel like, well, you ain't got enough money for the extra shit, bitch, start a business. Start back doing hair. That means you have the potential to earn more. Don't go to earning less. Don't complain and earn less. I done tried to take the easy way out, and I do believe sometimes you gotta go low to the motherfucking floor to come up. If you that desperate where you need food stamps, well, bitch, quit your job for a month. And when you quit your job for a month, you get your food stamps. You're going to have the max amount. You stock your whole house up. You got you a bunch of rice. Y'all know how I grocery shop. You got you a bunch of rice, beans, canned goods. You good to go. Now let me go ahead and get me another job or go back to my same job. And then I'm finna go hard. Bitch, we good on food. Now I could get this my all and see how can I get a promotion. So my husband was like, but everybody don't think like you. Well, bitch, how can I make them think like me? Because when I try to get them to think like me, they get mad and tell me I think I'm all that and I don't know how life works. That's insane to me. So I feel like child support is petty, and you should think of it that way. And if you break the shit down, when we broke down that man's child support, I think the total was $11.98 an hour. Even if we went into his hourly wage, I think they're ready to go now. So when I give examples like this, I be giving real life examples so y'all can better comprehend what I'm saying. That's silly. Okay. Oh, I can't get on my computer. Is my cap lock on? Shit, my computer probably gonna overheat. Let me move it too. It's gonna be 12. No, that's not. Okay. I've been up since 7, y'all. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, back to y'all. Not everyone takes constructive criticism well. I run into that a lot. That's why I don't have any friends. Perhaps, but it's like it ain't even construction criticism, constructive criticism. It is literally a plan, bitch. I'm giving you a whole plan. If you break it down, if you eat the elephant one bite at a time, let's go back to this man's situation with this child support. He gone now, so unfortunately we can't tell his ass because he done left and inflicted so much trauma. He wanted revenge real bad. But let's say his child support is $1,900 a month. We're going to divide that into 4 weeks in a month. That's only $475 a week. That ain't no motherfucking money. Even if we divide it into 40 hours a week, because we're talking about an hourly wage. He a fucking cardiologist. That's $11.87. If we round up 88 cents an hour, I could throw $11.88 to my child support an hour. I don't give a fuck about that. I told my husband, I said, when it come to me, I be honored to take care of our kids. I get pride out of that. How y'all niggas don't be honored to take care of y'all kids? Y'all be mad. He was like, but that's how we got on the conversation about liking the bitch. He was like, but you don't like that hoe. You feel like she making your life miserable. Like, why you fuck that bitch? Exactly. So why you fucked her? Why? If you cannot see this lady being in your life forever, don't sleep with her. Have some self fucking control. You teach your children that. Your sons, if you don't want to deal with this lady for the rest of your life, because it is a probable chance that she could get pregnant and make your life living hell if you let her, because you're still in control. But if you let her, if you're not strong enough, it's a probability she can get pregnant, put you on child support, start shit with you. That's your fault. That's your fault. You chose that. I have a cousin. I have a cousin. He drunk Hennessy and he got this girl pregnant. And she the baby mama from hell. Her kids grown now from him. This is my twin cousin's mama. I got two twin cousins, my identical girl cousin's mama. But he said that he hate that hoe so much, the worst decision ever so much, that bitch stopped drinking Hennessy. He will not, you cannot give him a Hennessy to this day. And I think my cousins, they like at least 26 years old now. He still to this day won't drink no motherfucking Hennessy. Because he feel like that's why he made that decision. I'm done. So that's how you got to be. You need to be proactive and not reactive. Unfortunately, sometimes we're going to be reactive because we learn a lesson after we done made the bad decisions. But if you know that, that's what you teach your children. Why would I if I know better, if I know that I've slept with women, even as a teenage boy, I slept with girls and I got a girl pregnant and I did not like her and I did not want this kid and I did not claim this kid. And now I got to pay child support for this kid. Why would I tell my son it's okay to go sleep with all these different women? I would teach my child better. That's what we got the wisdom for. That's what we went through the experience for. To go through the experience and let your child go through the same experience because you're not teaching them different is fucking dumb. You're doing your child a disservice, and that's why, once again, I'm going to go back to Deion Sanders. I'm going to try to pull up that clip for y'all. That's why I love what he said. This is my child. Your job as a parent is to give your child guidance, encourage them to do different. To let your kid get out here and fail like you fucking felt, bitch, you a fucking loser. I don't care what nobody say, bitch, you a fucking loser. So we was having that kind of conversation in the car. I talk like this all the time. Okay, my kid's ready. So we finna get ready to go. Shop my website, peachmcintyre.com. Wood said he didn't want the 4 last, but you had them anyways. Exactly. That's his dumb ass. That ain't my dumb ass. I stand in the paint for my kids. Y'all know that don't hurt my feelings. Wood is a fucking loser. If you said you don't want no more kids, and Peach McIntyre said, I'm not getting on birth control. I'm not tying my tubes, bitch, just for you, your mammy, and motherfucking dogs. I'm not doing it. And I get pregnant and have 4 more kids, and this bitch still ain't went and got a vasectomy, he the dummy. I could take care of my motherfucking kids. Do y'all hear y'all stuff? Because a nigga say he don't want no more kids, I gotta go tie my tubes? That's what your mammy done did. I'm not doing it. I like being a mom. If he don't want no motherfucking kids, it's his responsibility to go tie his motherfucking nuts, not mine. Go get your shit clipped, bitch. I'm not doing it. You go get on some male birth control. They ain't got nothing but that. Not my motherfucking problem. You can use a condom in the street with them hoes. You can use a condom with me. Oh, no. Not my motherfucking problem. Because when it comes to me, I stand in the paint for my motherfucking kids. I ain't up here crying saying, oh, child support. Even if I had to pay child support, I'd be like, oh, we're going to leave you. Bitch, I would be proud to pay it. What y'all need? Here you go. Boom. It's nothing to me, bitch. I'm a real mama. I get joy out of taking care of my kids. When I go make money and I can go get my kids whatever they want, when I make enough money where I can give my kids my time, I get joy out of that. That don't feel like punishment. That feel like, oh my God, bitch, this is really living life. This is what life is all about. If I felt like, ooh, I don't like this, bitch, I wouldn't have had them. I will never sit up here and lie to y'all, though. I don't want to be with kids 24/7. No, I still need a little me time. I still need time for me to work. But, bitch, I make enough money to get nannies, daycares, etc. Right now, they got a daddy. Okay? Any questions? If I leave Wood and he put on child support, I believe in child support. He get put on child support, ain't got no license, can't get no passport. Like he can't get no passport. Now, that's his motherfucking problem. You the one that chose to sleep with that bitch, knowing she believe in child support. Knowing that, bitch, you done gave her 9 kids, that's your fault. That ain't her fault. That's not my fault. All right? Any other questions? You need me to clarify anything else? You have to, because you have no self-control. You have them because you have no self-control. I have my children because I want them. The same options that are there for other women are there for me. I can go get on birth control. I can go get a plan B. I can go get an abortion if I want one. But I choose to not do that because that's not a part of my belief system at the moment. Now, belief systems can always change. But at the current moment, that's not what I want. I always have a choice. I had to tell the doctor that, not the doctor, the nurse that at the hospital. She was like, well, you have no choice. I said, who don't have a choice? She was like, you have all these children. You don't have a choice but to keep going. I say, ma'am, you do know people off their kids, right? I have a choice. You know motherfuckers drop their kids off the CPS. Do you not know that? Do you not see the viral videos? Bitch, I have a choice. You know people leave their kids with family members and never come back. They go to grocery stores. Mamas go to grocery stores and never come home, bitch. I have a choice every day. I choose this, bitch. Don't say I ain't got no choice. She was like, I didn't mean it that way. I understand. I was just saying. No, I have a choice every day. Just like you have a choice to come to this motherfucking job or not. You have a choice. You have a choice to be with the man you with. You could leave that motherfucker. He's threatening to kill me. What do you think? They got domestic violence shelters. Bitch, go to one. He know where it is. They'll send you to one in a whole nother state. Bitch, do you want to go or not? Bitch, you got a choice. You have a choice. We live in America. We have a choice. I get up every day and I choose my husband and I choose my kids. Some days I don't choose that motherfucker no more. But I choose this. I have a choice. My son's name is literally choice is a blessing. I have a choice. Don't you never forget that. If you sitting up here going through any situation, I don't give a fuck what you going through. How some of y'all like, I want to leave, but I'm broke. Bitch, make a plan to get you some motherfucking money so you can leave, ho. You got a choice. It's so many ways you can make money, bitch. It's so many. I want to leave the projects, but I don't make enough income. Well, bitch, what is your barrier? You ain't got no high school diploma? Go get you a GED. You can't pass the GED test, bitch? Go pay Cornerstones and get you a fake one. They don't verify. It's a private school. Their diplomas are real. You can actually go to college with the motherfucker. Pass the tape test. Like, you have a choice. You have a choice. I'm going to end a live with that. Don't forget you have a choice in everything you do. Showing up for your kids is a choice. Divorcing that man is a choice. Staying with that man is a choice. Putting on some motherfucking lotion and washing your funky ass today is a choice. Sitting outside of Starbucks for me today was a choice. I lost the key to the rent office. I've been out here since 8 this morning, bitch. I could have said, oh, I done lost the key, fob to the rent office. I'm just going to stay home. That's a sign that I shouldn't even go live. Let me not even sell no classes today. I don't care. I could have said, oh, well, let me wake my husband up. Let me not let nobody get no sleep. No, I chose to let him sleep. I ain't going to ask him to find stuff. He always finds stuff for me. I ain't going to ask him. I chose to bring my ass up to Starbucks. I got me a drink for $6.97. I sat out this motherfucker for an hour. My computer was dead. We walked across the street to Publix, got me a charger, and I sat here and I made my money. You have a choice. All right? I hope you choose you today. Bye.